Guys, welcome back to the Daily Blue Weekly Podcast. My name is Jeffrey Dahmer. No, it's Josh Bluey Nielsen.
And my name is Ivan Milat. Just kidding.
What a dynamic duo.
God. Wouldn't that make a good podcast?
That would be... I bet they'd have some stories.
My name's Gabe.
And this is your weekly dose of all the news stories that matter, but it's mostly the ones that don't. Coming to you on a balmy, just a gorgeous fucking Thursday afternoon today.
Yeah, it's fucking nice.
Yeah, it's really good. This weather, as I'd mentioned, is treacherous for me. I'm getting burned already. I can feel it around. I did the second button on the shirt up today because I could feel...
Not to look smarter?
No, well, it does make me look very respectable on site for the bricklayers,
Which is
but
important.
also I can feel my neck burning already, my fair skin. So I had to take that step for some personal safety today. But this is the best time of year. This right now is like you get the cool, clear mornings. It's just gorgeous. Still a bit of nip in the air when you get up, but then you just get beautiful, cloud-free, sunny days. It's fucking... I'm frothing it.
Yeah, personally, I kind of like when it's just pretty warm the whole time. That's just me. Also, maybe that's probably me just forgetting how annoying and sticky it can be.
Yeah.
But I just love I love the sun. I love the blue skies. It's fucking beautiful. Before we kick into the podcast too much, we have a new Instagram for the podcast only. Daily Blue Weekly on Instagram. If you guys could all get around that, it'd be greatly appreciated.
Yes. Go and follow the podcast exclusive Instagram page. It's fun.
All the clips will be there. Other surrounding content that comes up for the pod, that's where it's going to be.
It's going to be there and nowhere else. So fucking go and look at it. Daily Blue Weekly. At Daily Blue Weekly?
Yep.
At Daily Blue Weekly on Instagram.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. How exciting. What's been happening, mate? How was the open mic?
So I went and watched, to clarify if everyone confused. I only went and watched last week. Plan on going next week. I've signed up.
Did you put your name down?
I have, for next
Nice.
week. Yep. I had a good time. It was really fun. I don't think anyone did poorly, but you can tell when the comedians think they do poorly.
Yeah.
Like, I'm there and a few people are chuckling and laughing and they're up there behaving like they're bombing. And I'm like, this is a weird experience for me. Like, maybe it just feels heaps different when you're up there. Or maybe I was just having a good time. And I was like, these guys fucking suck.
Yeah.
But no, it was really good. Shout out to Brad Bish, showing me the ropes, taking me around there. But
yeah, confidence is everything. I think if you just plow on, like even if you think it's not going well, just pretend like it is.
Yes.
That's all. If I do at a wedding and like you say something that falls flat, you just go, on to the next one.
Yeah.
When I worked at the radio, they would tell me that because generally, especially with that, it's like unless you fucked up like catastrophically, you're the only one that knows you fucked up.
100%.
Like if you say something that wasn't what you were meant to say, they don't fucking know that. So just say the next thing and they'll forget about it.
Yep.
Like we used to do it because we used to have to read like live on the radio, and I'd balls up when I started like all the time. But they're like, just keep going. Because if you say, whoops, wasn't meant to say that, now you're drawing attention to it. So you just fucking plow on.
There was, you're 100% right. And you were right about telling me that there's going to be all different kind of walks and styles of comedy that I'm going to get to see. That's really exciting. I'd recommend anyone go to whenever Newcastle Comedy Club puts something on. They're fun. They're awesome people.
It's a sick spot too.
It is. I love the vibe in there, actually. Like, you get in there, they're playing that old classical music like you're in some fucking like basement club.
Yeah, it's
even
classy.
Though you're upstairs.
Yeah, but it is. It feels underground, even though it's a classy little joint. They've done a fucking hell of a job there.
There was one guy's joke, and it's actually got me thinking that when people like deliver a thinker joke where like people have to get it and other people don't get it, like that sucks.
Yeah.
This it's only a timely joke, so I can say it was about that trans boxing match.
Yeah,
like,
nice.
that wasn't a trans person.
Yep.
But anyway, he's like, the one that was supposed to be trans was in the red singlet and the other one was in a blue singlet. I think one thing we can all agree upon is she should have been in a white singlet instead of a red one.
I don't get it.
A wife beater.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And I was like, but everyone was just like, crickets. I was like,
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't a fucking crack up, but I was like, I see what you did there kind of thing.
I didn't get it. Yeah. I needed it explaining to me.
But see, that's the thing. Like, you think it's something so clever, and then people are just like,
sometimes it's too clever.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Too smart for the audience.
Not for Gabe, mate.
Nah.
Not for this fella.
Nah. Yeah, good. Very good. So you had fun?
I did have fun.
Did it make you nervous?
It did. And then I don't know if I just kind of fell into comfort of an audience member or if it was the two mid-strength beers, but I started to just like enjoy myself there.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, it gets, I remember when I did it, it gets very real. Like it's not I don't know. I couldn't relax at all.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay, there's 7 people till me, and then they'd finish their whole set. You're like, okay, 6 more people, 5 more people, and then you start going like, oh fuck, it's happening. I cannot get out. Can I go and take my name off the list? Can I just bail and not go up? Yeah, it's pretty.
Someone didn't turn up. Someone's name got read out, and they weren't there.
They might have shit themselves and left.
But yeah, no, there was a bunch of good different styles. But this one fella just started telling the audience that they sucked.
That's always good. If it's not going well, just turn on the audience.
He's just like cracked a joke and he got like a couple of chucks. He's like, you guys just suck. And it made me laugh more.
That's great. You guys are fucking idiots. Yeah. I'm hilarious. You just don't get it.
Super diverse crowd too, which was surprising to me.
Yeah, they let black people in. They let Asians in.
They did, bro.
They let women in. It's fucking. They're doing great stuff.
There was girls. There was lesbians. There was ethnics. There was this old couple, like in their 60s, and they were like horny and shit. Like they were yelling out horny stuff, which was like pretty fun.
Nice.
Kind of got the morale of the crowd up. Yeah. But then this guy had a whole bit about like hating old people. So that was pretty funny too.
Just got to go with it.
And then they spoke and he's like, I fucking hate you.
Yeah. Sorry, did you not hear? I hate you guys.
Other than that, mate, yeah, I'm excited. I need to practice a bit more. I don't know if I'll have a whole 5 minutes. I think they all got 5 minutes.
Yeah, okay.
I went.
Yeah, I couldn't remember if it was 5 or 3, but anyway, it'll seem like it'll go, I don't know. It might go quick, it might go slow, depending on how you perform.
I was tossing up bringing this up, but I got it. It's my duty as a podcaster. Something fucked happened to me this morning.
What happened?
And it's a really good thing that I was working from home today. I was doing my thing. I was putting the washing in, and as I'm walking back down the hallway, I let out a fart.
You shit yourself?
I shat myself.
Wow. Didn't think I was going to be getting that on the pod today. How'd you fucking manage that?
Bro, I did a fart, and I'm like, oh, that sounded fucking weird. And I like walked like 3 more steps. I was like, oh, nah. Like
that's poo.
That's poo.
That's devastating. Have you changed before we did the pod, or are you still wearing the same shitty
I'm
duds?
I'm the same shit, bro.
Nice.
Everything else is in the wash.
I was doing the washing.
Yeah.
I had no clean clothes.
Idiot. Nah, but thank fuck it wasn't much. But God, I was like, oh, like, thank God I didn't go to work. Like in fucking, oh my God.
Fuck, that's, I didn't think I'd be hearing that today. That's big news.
I know.
Breaking news, Gabe's crapped his pants today.
I feel like it's my duty as a co-host on this show.
Yeah, you couldn't shit yourself. If you'd have texted me later and said you shit yourself, I'd be like, what are you doing? This is like literally, I reckon people have waited probably 61 episodes to hear this news.
To hear someone shit himself.
Like we've been talking about other people crapping themselves and size of your craps and where you crap, but the people are waiting for an episode where one of us has shit ourselves the day of an episode.
Yep.
I assume that's why people tune in every week.
Yeah. Listens plummet.
Yeah.
All right, they finally
now it's done. It's like the finale. Yeah. It's the final episode of Daily Blue. Well, he crapped his pants.
And everyone else lived happily ever after.
Yes, crappily ever after.
But like it wasn't like a mushy one at all. Like it was just wetness. I was like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, so like diarrhea or?
Well, I guess, but like I didn't have a bad run after that. It was just a quick one and fucking left me.
Just a fucking little pocket.
Bro, I was like, that sounded fucking weird. I feel like it popped like a bubble in my
Yeah, it might have been
I felt like my ass blew a bubble. That was the kind of sound it made.
Like that. Little poo bubble. Check the, you should do like a Dexter style, like inspect do you ever watch Dexter where he used to inspect the blood splatters on a crime scene so you could like see what went on, how the murder went down? Maybe on Patreon we'll get the skitty undies out and see if we can dissect how the crime scene, if you will.
Yeah.
We'll pick apart Gabe's shitty undies on the Patreon this week.
I look at one bit and then there's a flashback to like what I ate the night before kind of thing.
Yeah. That'll be this week's Patreon. We'll dig into Gabe's shitty dax.
You got any news like that, mate? You shit yourself in the past couple of days?
Nah, I haven't shit myself this week, which has been pleasant. The in-laws, I had a somewhat unpleasant surprise. Well, not surprise, but I just forgot about it. The in-laws are at my house. I forgot.
Staying over.
They're over last night and tonight. It's my partner's father's birthday. They've come up from the South Coast to visit.
Happy birthday.
We have a tiny house. We have a very small house. So, and I had a romping day at work yesterday. Like, got everything done, but I was still on the forklift loading the truck at like 5 o'clock yesterday, Arvo. And I was like, oh boy, can't wait to go and just veg out, do nothing. And then I was like, then it hit me. I was like, oh, fuck. The in-laws are over. which I think could be karma because I do remember someone ringing up the show last week and saying, a couple of weeks ago, something about the in-laws, and I remember laughing quite hard at them being like, suck shit.
Yep.
Now my in-laws are here. But they're great. They're lovely, but it's just I don't feel like entertaining midweek.
Oh, mate. You knock off work, you want to fucking sit down. It's not science.
That's my castle. That's my kingdom. I demand solace.
Yeah.
I demand solace after a big day on the tools. At least like half an hour of just me, just fucking debrief, decompress. Nope.
Yeah.
Straight into small talk.
Yeah.
How you been, mate? Yeah, good, eh? Yeah, work's going good, eh?
Still doing that podcast.
Yeah, that's going. Yeah, Gabe shit himself actually.
There you go. Now you got something to talk about.
Yeah, I'll make sure I film him when I get home. But no, that's been funny.
You got another surprise, didn't you?
That was the other. Yeah, I double whammy yesterday, Arvo. So yeah, as I was trudging to the front door, just getting my game face on to talk to the in-laws, there was a fucking, I'd say 5 foot long cardboard box, completely wrapped in plastic, and I was like, what the fucking hell she bought?
Oh, true, yeah.
Well, that was my first thing. I was
fair,
like, that's a big box for a pair of shoes, love. Then I flipped it over. It was addressed to me and my address on it. I was like, I haven't fucking bought anything this week. So then I open it up, and if you follow the page on Instagram, you would see that it was a 4 foot tall fork.
Giant fork.
In proportion, just a giant fork with a small laminated card on it that said, you've been forked.
Yeah.
So I've been forked. Apparently this fork's doing the rounds. It also had a plaque on it.
What was on that?
I can't remember what was on it. I was in shock. I was so fucking confused. But someone's got me good.
Okay, but there was no inkling. There was no like Riddler kind of tell on who it could be from.
No, I think it was a bit more about the history of the fork maybe. I can't really remember. I'll have to have another look tonight. I'll chuck in the newsroom. But yeah, so that was like, I was dealing with work and then the in-laws, and then there was a fucking...
Then you got forked.
And then I got forked hard. It was huge. It was metal. It would be expensive. It's like stainless steel. It's full staino. Like,
I did really appreciate like the tap you gave on it in the video. I was like that really let you know the density of that sucker.
It was a proper fork.
Yeah.
A few people.
5 prongs, which I didn't appreciate.
Yeah, I didn't even notice that. People were all over that. The 5 pronger. Is that like a 4-leaf clover, like a 5-prong fork? Like it's good luck.
I think the more unique thing about it was the sheer size.
Yeah.
But I mean, the 5-prong maybe does add some.
So
value.
now I'm torn because I'm like, it would be. Well, first of all, I fucked up by posting it because anyone that gets it now is going to know exactly it was from me. So that was a fuck up. But then I was like, I kind of want to keep this fork.
But is it your duty to pass it on?
Well, no, I have to. I think the way the game works is it must be passed on. But the whole thing that I'm experiencing now of where the fuck did this come from? Who's playing a trick on me is going to be lost on the next person because they're going to know it's from me.
True.
So I've sort of fucked it up there. But I did feel that people needed to fucking know what happened to me yesterday because it was unique. That's never happened to me before.
You've never been forked before?
Never. Any giant cutlery's never come to my house.
No spoons. Missus won't spoon you.
Nah, no spoons, no knives, no ladles or anything.
No whisks.
No whisks. Just a fucking huge 5-prong fork, 4 foot long, stainless steel. So that was interesting. That was, and then I had to. Then I was trying to. Then the in-laws were like, "What's that?" I was like, "I don't fucking know."
Yeah.
And then they're like, "Oh, it's fucking." The old man's come in. He's like, "Jesus, mate, bloody staino. That's proper stain. That fucking hell will be worth a bit." I was like, "I know." He goes, "Who sent you
Take
that?"
the scrappies.
I said, "He goes, who sent you that?" I'm like, I don't know. He's like, "What do you mean you don't know?" I was like, I'm as fucking confused by this as you are.
Then you just got into a fist fight.
Yeah. I was like, I don't fucking know, cunt. and then Jesse's like, might be someone listens to the podcast. She wasn't happy that people we don't know have my address.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it's someone I know well, or at least relatively well. Because
There shouldn't be anyone that wild that knows it.
I don't know. It could, mate, there's fucking, I don't know. So we have to, that's our next job. We need a PO box. Because then people were like, where can we send stuff? Like people were like, saw the fork as an invitation to send me
Big
things.
giant cutlery.
So we will get a PO box set up. If you would like to send any giant cutlery in the future, I'll get a PO box set up. So I don't want any more.
Try to fit it in the PO box.
I don't need any more random shit coming to my house.
What do you have? My suspicions was Life Mechanic. Have you checked in? He reckons it wasn't
that was
him.
my first guess.
It is very LA.
I haven't asked him. I did speak to him briefly today, but there was no fork There was no fork mentioned. But that would be a classic him. That's a very him thing to do.
Yeah.
He's a jokester. So yeah, that was an experience.
Yeah, that was really fucking funny.
Got well and truly forked. That was good. What else? Oh, I did last weekend. I got my Frankenstein on. Did the double coat Kingston.
The best of both worlds.
Yeah, it was intense. It was intense. The making of it process was good. It wasn't the most beautiful thing to look at, but obviously beauty's in the eye of the beholder. But to look at it looked like a monstrosity, much like when Frankenstein looked upon his monster. And I was like looking at it, I was like, what have I done? And then I ate
lightning struck.
Yeah, and then I ate 6 of them, which was great. I waited till after footy. I got them in the fridge before footy with the second coat and let them sit. And I was like, you guys just wait for me.
Did you devour one single coda?
Yeah, I had a bite of half of one because I was like, I could smell the chocolate and I was getting all over my fingers and I had
and
a
you
lick.
were drooling and
I
shit.
was like, oh, that's fucking, it was really nice chocolate. I was like, I got it, I can't. And like, so it already had a hardened single coat on it. I was like, I just got to make sure that I'm not wasting my time here. Before I put this second coat on, I got to make sure I'm not wasting my time. I was not. They were awesome. And then, yeah, so the second coat was much thicker than I anticipated too. It was fucking good. It was very, very good. So I played footy and I came home with a big appetite. I had a puff of macros because I was like, I'm about to eat 60 grams of sugar. So I'll have something good. So I had a puff of macros and then I had a hot cup of tea and fucking 6 double coat Kingstons.
Yeah.
It was so good.
So you are genuinely happy with your creation?
Yeah, fucking oath.
Like, is it something that should exist?
Yeah, my initial thing was like, why are they not doing this?
It's really?
It can't be that hard either. Yeah, fucking oath.
Well,
really.
if they can do it to a Tim Tam, mate, they can do it to a Kingston.
I would. There is somebody who listens. It was our insider that gave us the inside info about the Kingstons being offline. I'm deliberately leaking something now. This is like a deliberate leak right now, but I would suggest to that insider, you go to your person at Arnott's and tell them what I'm telling you now. They need to fucking make the double coat Kingston. I'm happy to do it. Like, we can put our name to it. It can be a Daily Blue weekly cross Arnott's collab.
We'll take a mention.
I don't need any money for it.
No.
I'm happy for like intellectual credit. I'm happy to be given credit for coming up with it. I don't want any money. They need to do it.
Money would be nice.
Money would be nice. Even if like a percentage went to a charity. Me.
Yeah.
I'm a charity case.
Daily Blue Weekly Incorporated.
Yeah.
Helping a couple podcasters in need.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck yeah. But no, I think they need to think seriously about making that even if it's like a limited edition biscuit.
Yeah.
Because it was fucking naughty. It was so naughty.
That's mad.
Yeah.
I was really like not sure how it would go down. Either way, it was going to be fun for you to make it, but the fact that it's actually grouse, like, that's it.
It's a lot. Like, it's obviously if you got a sweet tooth, but it was good because like when you launch into a Kingston, like, you've got the beautiful coconutty outside of the biscuit, and then you've got that little bit of chocolate on the inside, which always leaves you wanting more. Now you've got more.
You got plenty
now you
more.
got fucking, some would say too much, but not me. I think it's the right amount. So yeah, so that was a lot of fun. That was a great experience, and yeah, probably too much. I didn't need 6 of them, but I never do.
If you got a double coat Kingston sitting next to a Kingston, you are taking the double coat up.
I'll go the double coat. My only criticism would be dunking. It's messy because
it's always messy dunking chalky biggies.
Yeah, but with it, so a Tim Tam ergonomically is more designed for dunking because it's a longer biscuit. You can submerge more of the bicky by leaving your fingers, the part of the finger that's gripping the biscuit doesn't get under the hot tea and melt the chocolate, so you don't get full chocolatey fingers. With the double coat Kingston, it's a shorter, more round biscuit. It is hard to avoid dipping your fingers in the tea, then melting the chocolate. Then there's a lot of chocolate on there to melt, and so it is quite messy. So it's just one that you've just got to be prepped for. It's not a casual experience. Like, you've got to fully commit and be like, I'm going to get kind of messy here. Maybe have a clean shirt on hand and a fucking tea towel or something.
Maybe what you could do is, like, so you do one coat of the chocolate, you let that sit, you put like a little string on, then you coat it again, and then you freeze that. Now you've got a string attached. You can, like, yo-yo the double coat Kingston in, straight up, straight in the mouth, whole fucker.
Or maybe for your prep work, you could almost like a kebab, get a kebab stick and skewer like 5 of them, like a long, like through the soft chocolatey center, skewer like 5 or 6 of them, coat them, come back for the double coat, and then you just eat them like a kebab. This is like people think I'm joking.
We're giving this out for free.
This is like, what am I doing? I need to.
That should be a Patreon.
I need to be
on that.
snapped up by big bickies and get on their marketing teams fucking very quickly.
Yeah.
That'd be better than the chili chocolate Tim Tams and shit that they do that no one buys.
Damn, I should.
If there was a pre-packaged double coat Kingston kebab. You tell me that fucking wouldn't sell.
I mean, I know at least one bloke that's buying the sucker.
I'd buy enough to fucking make it viable for them. I would buy enough of them for be worth producing them for sure. Because you've got the gluttony of all the chocolate and that, plus the convenience.
And you know what? Like, if it's on the kebab skewer, you're definitely eating them all.
They're
you're
not going back in the
already
fridge.
eating them all, but you're like, well, this is one item
Yeah,
now,
you get them in.
which makes you feel better about eating it because you're only eating one.
Well, yeah, but you get like 2 in a pack. So there's one for you, one for the missus or whoever you're enjoying your biscuits with. But they're 6 long and 2 deep in a normal biscuit pack. And they just already got a little wooden skewer through them.
Yep.
They're ready to go.
But then how can you? I think you have to dunk them one at a time. How do you dunk them?
So you dunk and then slide the next one, almost like a conveyor belt. So you dunk the end one, rip it off, and then because the biscuit that you're sliding down is not yet been dunked, so it's not messy yet. So you have like unmelted chocolate and just shuffle it to the end, dunk it, rinse and repeat.
That is fucking innovation at its finest.
You heard it here first, guys.
A couple creative thinkers.
I hope they do it. This will be another thing like Nickelback, cringe content. This will be something that like we're just fucking around joking with now because we think it's a good idea. You watch.
The Bicky kebab.
Just wait. Just wait.
Just wait.
Just wait and see who picks it up and pretends it was their idea like every other cunt does. With shit that fucking comes up on this show.
The Daily Blue Bicky kebab. Maybe that's your next creation, mate. Maybe we have to.
I won't have time to have a crack at it this weekend, but I need to.
How many things can this bloke do with a Kingston?
Yeah,
we make the yo-yo, we make the kebab, we just do as many things as we can with a Kingston.
They're a versatile bicky.
Fuck, mate.
They're an incredibly versatile bicky.
Sky's the limit.
Yeah. Fucking, what can't I do with a Kingston?
You can make a Kingston car.
Yeah.
You can make
Kingston lasagna. I could do
you need access to just the goo to make that right, I think.
No, they've been melted chocky for your bechamel.
Oh, yeah, you could.
Yeah. Don't worry, bro. Yeah.
You're too all over this. Eh?
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. No, this is like not the first time I've thought of this, mate.
You've just been waiting for the right opportunity to talk about all your
This is shit
Kingston
that keeps me
ideas.
up at night. I'm just like, fuck, what next?
Righto. Moving on from that.
Never. We'll never move on from that.
No, we're not. No news.
Moving
this
on
week.
this podcast, but I'm not moving on from it. Just let that be clear.
I saw Deadpool. I saw the Deadpool and Wolverine on the weekend.
Hearing great things. I love the first two.
They're funny.
They
bro.
were like 2 of my favourite movies.
Yeah, I won't talk about it too much because I don't want to spoil it for everyone. Like, if it's still a relatively new movie, but some good cameos in there. Still funny, you know. He does such a good job at breaking the fourth wall and like making it funny and shit. Like, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the movie.
I will go and see it when I get the time because I really like the first two, and it looked good. I've only heard good things about it.
Yeah, I don't. It's one of those things where I don't want to like hype it too much. But I went and watched it on a Sunday night actually, which was good. Like, I'm normally just being a fucking lazy cunt at that time, and I was like, you know what, I need to get out of the house.
It was tossed up in my household for Sunday, but it was 2:00 when I mentioned it, and I was like, that's too close to fucking dinner time.
Yeah, well, for you, you would have been asleep by the time I was watching it.
Yeah. No, it was discussed on Sunday as a possibility, but I was like, nah, that needs to be a morning session.
They got Wolverine looking fucking mad, Bart, like that
Hugh
mad yellow,
yeah,
mad yellow suit, which was cool.
Yeah, no, it looked fucking good. My algorithm must know I liked it because I keep getting clips from it.
Are you watching them though?
Yeah, I've seen a couple.
Yeah, see, I tactically avoid them, so I know I was going to watch it.
I don't have the willpower.
Yeah. What are these guys doing?
Yeah. I've definitely seen a couple of spoilers already, but
a couple of really funny moments in there.
Yeah.
And the Podcast Royale 2.0 has been announced by
that's
Alpha Events.
exciting. That's very exciting. You're not keen.
I think I'm done.
That's like you just retire on top.
Exactly. I'm undefeated.
You can retire. You could die with a 1-0, like an undefeated boxing record.
That's true.
You can tell anyone you have a beer with, like, I'm an undefeated fighter.
Yeah. And I got the fucking.
And when they ask about your record, just change your subject. Just like, don't worry about it.
Don't you worry about that.
Don't worry about that, brother. Just fucking watch your mouth or I'll fucking chin you.
Yeah. Don't mention I was in a tag team.
Yeah.
But no, I definitely want to be there again. Like I'm going to the event, hands down. Like no questions asked, I'll be there.
Yeah, I would suggest to anybody who's thinking about going who didn't go this year that was thinking about it, go. It's the most fun. It's the most fun I've ever had. Anyone that went that didn't fight that went just said it was fucking so good.
That's what I'm keen to just enjoy the night, mate. Like
Yeah.
if I can be a part of it in some regard, but not having. I was a bit more stressed about the fight, playing on my mind a lot. You were pretty cruisy about the whole thing. Do you
Yeah,
think
I was oddly.
You'd consider fighting again?
I would love to. Yeah, I would love to. If the opportunity comes up, I'll be definitely putting my hand up. But I haven't heard anything or anything yet.
Nah.
So, but yeah, if they reach out, I'll take it with both hands. I was like the most fun. I think everything that happened after it. But the other thing,
true.
I was
For you,
thinking
mate.
too. Yeah, I had the fucking greatest night of my life. But
You're
I was
shitting
thinking too,
rainbows.
like I'd stay up the Sunday if we did it again because we
Yes.
left on the Sunday morning.
Yeah, bro.
And I was just getting fired up on the piss too. I was like, oh man, I could go. And the weather was beautiful. I was like, we could go a nice Sunday sesh right now.
You were that close.
I was so close,
Yeah.
man. I had so much money. I was like, we could just change our flights, man. I'm so glad we didn't.
Yeah.
I'm so like that would have been a week of heartache if we did, but I was bee's dick from pulling the trigger on changing the flights and just going back to the casino.
Yeah.
But I'll bring the bride up, I reckon, if I ever did it again as well. Because I had the 2 days before the fight. It would have been cool to hang out with her. But yeah, no, I'd fucking love to do it again if I can, but wait and see. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if they've already got it locked in or what, but yeah, it'd be fucking very good. But yeah, awesome event.
100%. It's going to be on the same weekend, so like that Anzac weekend, which would be sick. Get in the comments, guys, and let us know who you reckon Blue should face up against if he gets called up. You know, you got anyone in mind who you'd think about? Not particularly.
Groper. Maybe Groper.
Ooh,
Because I seen what he did to Jarch and I was like,
I could have took that.
well, no, I couldn't take that, but I was like, I would like to test myself maybe against Groper.
Yeah,
Because he looked he looked $1 million and
he would have had you for height.
he's probably a little bit taller than me. But
Wait, who knows?
I think they fought at 90 kilos. Mate, I did maybe think about Groper. I thought maybe a rematch with Chinny if he was interested. Maybe go one-on-one with Chinny. I thought about I wanted to maybe fight Tommy Dahl. I
Shooting
mean,
for the big dog.
yeah, but I mean, I love the bloke too much. It would be tough to get in there but I'm not. I don't play footy angry. Like I don't have to get angry to fucking play footy well. So I don't think I have to not like the bloke to fight him as well. So Tommy Dahl would be good. You could do the Origin thing again. Go up there and fight a couple of Queenslanders. But that's I don't know. It's even if I even get a call up. So
Yeah. That's just something to think about, mate.
yeah, don't worry.
Fun.
As soon as I saw it announced, I was so excited. I was like, "Fuck!" I hope they message me.
Yeah, he mentioned you were keen on the pod.
Oh,
he's
yeah.
he's like, Bluey fucking messaged me. straight
Yeah,
away,
I
ready
text
to
Tommy.
go."
It was like, bro, if you're thinking of anyone, please consider me. As soon as I saw it announced, I texted him. I was
Consider me.
like, please, like, I'm sure you've already got something locked in. That's fine. If you don't pick me, I'll still love you. But I would love so much to fight again.
Please, man, please.
And he was like, we'll see. And he just fucking cock teased me. So, nah, but it'd be grouse. And that, like, good on him. Because I know they nearly fucking killed themselves making it happen last time. The stresses and insurances and trying to get something that big off the ground. And I know how amazing it was the first time. Like, what an unbelievable job they did. Even seeing a little bit of behind the scenes of how fucking hectic it was. I think what they did last time, they've got they've got all that experience from
and
this year
prep.
and plus more prep time. I can't
like
wait.
the fact that they're announcing it
Bro,
now
I can't
expresses
wait
interest.
to see what they fucking do next time. So even like I said, if I don't get asked to fight, we'll be up there fucking sourcing. So yeah, good on them, mate. Good on them. They're weapons, man. They're
Yes, bro,
unbelievable. Yeah, I think like about our podcast, I'm like, I could never do in terms of like the sheer aggressiveness of what they do. I don't think we could ever do that. Like they built a warehouse, but they built a fucking warehouse.
Yeah.
They're out of control. It's so awesome. I just think they're just wild, man.
Oh, bro, 100% agree. I think we got plenty of time, mate. We can do some fucking big things.
Yeah.
I'm not saying we're the alpha blokes, but
I saw like that podcast where I would be a nervous wreck, and they both fought.
Yeah.
They both made that event happen, and they fought.
So impressive, bro.
Mate, and they ran it with their wives, mate. Me and my missus, they ran it with their partners.
Yeah.
Me and my missus would fucking kill each other and then leave each other,
Yep.
trying to make something like that happen.
Fully agree.
They're incredible, mate. They're fucking so good.
But speaking of events, here's like something that I've just thought about one time for Daily Blue. I reckon a food fest
Yes.
that like fuck knows how you'd get that off the ground, where to start. Not even something that's actually in the works. This is literally just an idea for anyone listening. But like your
Chew Fest.
Yeah.
Chew Fest 2025.
Chew Fest.
Yeah,
bro.
you just get
people can bring their trucks in.
food trucks, vendors, piss, and live music.
Yep.
You just have to
Chews and brews.
Yeah, chews and brews.
Yeah. Chew and brew fest.
Yeah. It'd be more work than you think. You got to get fucking licenses and permits and fucking insurances.
And then how do you make your dollar off the back of like just opening an event for people?
Make sure everyone gets paid that does it. It would be fucking sick. It'd be a lot of fun.
But that's like you were saying with them. I feel like the thing that sucks, and it's why I'm more keen to just enjoy the podcast royale, is when you're so in that thing, you're so stressed about how it's going, opposed to just being able to absorb it for what
Enjoy
it is.
Yeah, you see that a lot. I had a couple of mates that ran the music festival that was on, used to be on in town, and another mate that runs Beer Fest that's on, and they just spend the whole day running around.
Yeah, bro.
It's like a wedding. Like
you're at work.
Yeah. You like got to make sure it goes well. So it's like the whole idea would be to do that and then just enjoy the day, but it would never happen. Like you'd just be running around like a headless chook all day, but it'd be fucking sick.
But surely to some degree, it's like once you've done the setup for a Chew Fest, it's like, all right, everyone's in their fucking designated spots. Like, unless you are organising entertainment like throughout the day, it could be a pretty like you just get it organised and let it go.
Yeah, and just let it
have
happen.
everyone to fuck off.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be fucking fun. It'd be heavy fun. Chew Fest. It'd be fucking sweet.
There's something to think about.
Something, a bit of food for thought, eh?
Hey. Anything else, bro? Or should we get
City
into
of Surf
things?
this weekend.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah. I've refrained from, I saw Double Bay today, which is another Batuta advocate, another Daily Blue, but significantly bigger and more well run than my page. But he's a really good guy, Simon. But he did a funny article about just cunts that are doing City of Surf, just constantly telling people.
Yeah.
So I've had to refrain subconsciously, because you ask people what they're up to this weekend, and then when they ask me, I'm like, I'm doing City of Surf. I was like, now I'm just not asking anyone what they're doing this weekend because I don't want to be that fucking dickhead.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, now I'm just saying on the podcast, I'm doing the City of Surf on Sunday. So I just did a casual 14Ks this morning before work. No biggie, knocked out the 14. So
And what is it, 10?
14.
It is 14. Okay.
Yeah, so no hills though. That Heartbreak Hill could bring me undone pretty quick. I think there's a pretty big hill in it. I have not run up any hills in my prep, but excited. Back is hurting, but as I was warned, have not done any stretching. But that's all. I'll just lay on the foam roller.
Do you DP the sucker?
No, I just get on the foam roller after work. Scaffold's probably not fucking great for it either, to be honest. But yeah, really excited. Going to stay with my beautiful auntie Claire, in Newtown the night before. So I'll go see some family on Saturday night, and then me and my boy Lippo are doing it together.
Lippo.
Yeah, it's big lips. So we'll go get a coffee. We're in the. I made a mistake when I registered because I was anticipating being just a fat slow cunt, which I still will be. But it's tiered. So there's like the elite tiers go first. Obviously because they want them to fucking people try and break records and shit, and then it goes, and then there's like charity people, there's like disabled ones, and I registered in what I thought it just had like the time. So it's like, if you think you're going to do it in between an hour and a half and 2.5 hours, do this one. So I've clicked, I'm in the yellow wave.
Yeah.
And then I looked at like the times. I'm like the third last of fucking like 7 waves. So I don't know how slow my group is. I must be in the fucking, like the handicap one or something.
Bro, you actually did for yourself.
There's every chance. I don't know. I haven't looked at it. I could be running with like people with like one leg and shit.
If you are in that, like, will you just continue?
Yeah, I'll smoke them. I'll be like, eat my dust. And then some lady with fucking no arms fucking beats me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now I'm excited. It's good. It's been good. So that's 10 weeks off the drink this weekend as well, which is fucking nice. And then that's the other thing. I've just been like, we just got a big whiteboard in the office today, and I just wrote down all the time off I've got coming up in the next probably 3 months.
Yeah.
So I've got this. I think the first one's Mad Monday. And then I've got the footy trip to Brisbane. Then I've got the Cox play. I'm just like writing it all down. I'm like, oh, I'm going to fucking rip.
So do you plan on having a beer after City to Surf, or are you still going to hold off?
I'll hold off. Yeah, I was going to, but then I was like, nah, I'll wait till something good, and then I'll really treat myself. So I've penciled in. We've got Mad Monday, plan on being in the grand final in a couple of weeks. So I've penciled in the Monday, Tuesday off after that. So I think that'll be my next proper crack.
Fucking hell.
Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Fucking yeah. So then I've just found myself daydreaming. I'll be like in the truck and I'm just thinking about how bent I'm going to get.
Daydreaming about getting drunk.
Yeah. So it's good. But it's been good. It's been great being off the piss. Like, it's fucking, you don't realise how much it holds you back. Like, you're just fucking handicapping yourself with life. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, bro.
Mate, I've been fucking like, mate, you should see how much shit I'm getting done at work because I'm fucking clear-headed.
I'm buying it.
And like problems come up and I just solve them immediately without getting upset. Like I get like little hiccups in my day and instead of having a meltdown, I'm like, that's all good, mate. We'll get that sort. Like, it's fucking crazy. I'm still having a few blow-ups, but nothing like after a big weekend.
Yeah.
That would be my advice to anyone who's fucking been getting up the piss. Have like a month off and see how you feel.
That's the issue is though. It's like it is fun.
It's the most fun.
It's just fun. So you just have to have that discipline of self-control to be like, all right, I'm gonna picking and choosing when you're gonna enjoy yourself.
I think that's all you got to do when you're older, because when you're older, you just got more responsibility. So you just can't be getting folded. Like all I did from the age of 18, 19 till 30, 29, 30 was just get belted like every chance I got. And then it just makes your life so hard. And then the business has been good for that because I'm just like, no, I can't be fucking, I need a clear head for this. But yeah. And then I suppose when you do have a session coming up, it makes you more excited for it because like I haven't had a drink for a while. I'm not going to get a drink again for a while. Like, let's fucking go.
Dry yourself off.
Yeah, get it with both hands and go for it. So I'm very horny. Got a good couple of months coming up. It's going to be good.
Well, yeah, that strategy definitely works well for someone like you who can't enjoy 2 schooners. Like some people can just go and have a few schooners with their mates on the weekend.
I've never had it in me, eh? I just never, like it's all or nothing. It's like with everything. It's like it's either don't have any biscuits or have a double coated Kingston that doesn't even exist.
I have 4 skew.
Yeah, or create like... Yeah, it's full just addict mentality, which I suppose is probably what it is. But like, yeah, it just fucking just works. Same with me gym. Same with everything. I'm just like, I'm either doing it heaps or I'm just not going to do it at all. Yeah. No moderation,
bro. I went for like my first run since a podcast Royale like a few days ago, and I went, oh, what the fuck has happened to me, bro?
You lose it quick.
I was running so far. I got like halfway around this block and was already puffed, but then I went again today and like. I'm getting it back quicker. You
get it back quick. Yep. That's it. The hardest part, it's like anything. It's like saving money or fucking starting the gym or like the hardest part is getting some momentum.
Once you got
and it's the shittest because it's fucking you're bad, you feel the worst, you don't see any progress and you're like, oh, what the fuck am I bothering doing this for? If you push through that, you can fucking do anything.
And you people say it's about the gym, but it's the same when you go for a run. You're like, oh, just tell yourself you're going to go there for 5 minutes. Yeah. And then once you start, you end up doing more and you go for longer. Yeah. Like even when you're running, I mean, I know you like the treadie, but I'll be like, I'm just going to get to that tree. And I get to that tree, I'm like, I'm going to get to that pole. Yeah. Like I'm just still jogging.
That's a good thing I'm looking forward to about the City to Surf is because the treadmill is like, you're just looking at a wall. It's so dependent on what's in your ears. But if you're running through the city with like 80,000 other people, there's going to be a lot to look at. So hopefully the time passes a bit quicker. Yeah. You're running through the city and it's a nice day and that'll be hopefully make it a bit less painful. But yeah, I can't wait. It's going to be good.
Looking forward to hearing about it, mate. There you go.
Very good. It's probably high time we fucking got stuck into some news, I reckon.
Let's do it.
Here's a good headline.
Kanye is allegedly addicted to nitrous.
Is that Nangs?
That's what I thought initially. I don't know if there's a difference between like NOS and nitrous. Ye's former chief of staff alleges that his dentist supplies him with nitrous in a predatory manner. Leading to an addiction that made him no longer capable of successfully releasing music or clothing.
That's a bit dark.
Here's the quote. There's a reason Ye, formerly known as Kanye West, is no longer capable of successfully releasing music or clothing. In fact, there are several reasons. The most serious and most recent is his dentist. He got Ye hooked on nitrous, laughing gas, which I don't know if that's the same as Nags. It is my belief that Conley sought to diminish Ye's mental faculties so that he could...
yeah, I think it's fucking...
What the fuck?
I think they're Nangs.
He wants to make millions of dollars off him is what is being alleged here.
I think they're Nangs, but Ye's probably getting top-end dentist Nangs.
Yeah.
Like fucking... Ye's probably getting like... It's like everything with the elites. Like we get shitty little Nang whipped cream canisters. Ye's getting a fucking
Big sucker.
maybe like a barbecue gas bottle fucking and a beautiful face mask.
Like a silo?
Yeah.
A whole fucking silo
and
of Nos?
and a nice little face mask instead of sucking it out of a balloon.
Yeah.
I listened to Steve-O's book not long ago. He was fucking out of control on Nangs.
That photo?
Yeah. Man. And they make you, I think because they cut the oxygen off to your brain or whatever, they make you fucking hallucinate after enough of them.
So I've heard.
Yeah, Yeezy. I think that's a scary thing for these guys. I think it about McGregor too is like a normal person that has a job and a limited amount of money, like when you're on a bender and it gets to whatever time and you look at your bank account and you're like, well, no more for now. Mm-hmm. These guys are just like, let's just keep going. Like there's no reason to like McGregor was just like, well, I don't even got to be anywhere. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to run out of money. Like fucking get another packet. Like let's go.
Yeah.
It's scary, man. So you can see how, and like
the fact that they can actually recover from addiction is quite impressive.
Yeah. Well, that's what I think they've just got to go fully, just get off it. Like they have to just full rehab it because there's no reason for them to stop. Plus, like to a degree, they probably got to this thing that they thought would make them so happy, all this money, all this fame, and they're still not happy. So then they're like, well, I got to get high now.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's fucking loose, man. Like, and it's so common. Like you see the amount of celebrities that just have horrible drug problems because it's obviously not what it's cracked up to be. It's obviously, it looks mad, but it's obviously not that good.
Nah, not often you hear about it fucking being silos of a nos though.
Yeah, but you know Yeezy, he doesn't fucking...
He doesn't like doing things the traditional route,
yeah, he's doing it the Yay way. He's doing drug addiction the Yay way. Yeah, he's like, man, bags are out. I'm getting some fucking industrial grade dentist nitrous hooked straight to my fucking melon.
He hooked on nitrous, blew up our relationship. This is from the chief of staff, whatever. Blew up our relationship on purpose by proposing something he knew I'd have to resign over because I told him so. The resurrection of his longtime idle fantasy of making porn.
Yeah, Ye also strikes me as a freak. Like he's always got the, as Matt and Shane call him, his Australian missus always dressed up like a future slut.
Yeah.
She's always got leather like gimp suits on essentially. So that wouldn't surprise me.
I think, I don't know, man, like with Kanye West, you fucking switch on him and switch off. You keep forgetting that he goes, I'm a fucking super Christian. And then he just goes to this. You're like, oh, he's normal. But then, nope, he's a Christian, but now he wants to do porn again. And
he's mad.
Yelling at people in the streets. And
he's mad as a cut snake, old Yeezy, but he makes some good music and nice shoes.
He has. Who knows, bro? It could be another publicity stunt. He just dropped another album.
Yeah. Did it sound Nang inspired?
I didn't listen to it.
Pray for Ye.
An airline now allows women to avoid sitting next to men. Here's how travellers are reacting.
That's a smart move. We're disgusting. That's fucking good business from them.
I was thinking the same thing. It's like, can I get that choice? You know what I mean? I wouldn't mind it reversing both ways. It's usually like a woman like talking on a phone during a flight while they're still getting on.
Yeah, I probably already told the story, but I flew back from Brisbane, a Bucks show a couple of years ago, and I was vomiting uncontrollably because I'd been on a Bucks weekend.
I do remember.
I thought I was going to die on this flight, but just before I started puking, I was sitting next to a mother and her tiny child, and I was like, because I was like, well, I'm about to vomit everywhere, so I got the bag and then I ran to a spare seat. Thank fuck there was like rows of spare seats behind us, and started vomiting uncontrollably. Yeah, like, oh! Like, yeah, it was very scary. But I was like, they don't need to see that.
What's wrong with that man, mummy?
He's a piece of shit, baby girl.
He's been doing silos of nos.
That is Kanye West.
Yeah, he just lost all the colour from being on the bend.
Yeah.
India's biggest budget airline, Indigo, has been trying a booking...
Wait, it's called Indigo?
Yep.
No way.
INDI, capital G-O.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Oh, you got to respect that. That's pretty good.
And Mexico's is called Mexico.
Mexico.
Yeah.
Has been trying a booking feature that will allow women to avoid booking seats next to men on flights. The feature, the first of its kind for an airline, works by showing female travellers a pink seat at the seat selection page if it will be occupied by a female passenger. Fair enough, I suppose. And yeah, male travellers will not see that information, the company said.
Well, that's easy. You just you just travel as a woman.
Yeah, anyone can be.
You just put and then you just. That's pretty fun. It's not a bad shout. Blokes are disgusting. International like travel's already gross enough without sitting next to like me or fucking like some fat guy.
But you made it like a good point. Like guys don't want to sit next to guys either.
Yeah,
for the most part.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Put me in the chick section.
You're in just this big steel tube, like farting and breathing in each other's air. It's fucking airplane travel's not great.
Indigo travellers must identify genders when they purchase tickets, which allows them to control it.
I love Indigo. I love that name.
Yeah, it's smart, isn't it?
It's very funny.
The new feature has received positive individual reactions on social media. I mean, people are liking it.
Yeah, they're just some good research. 50 people like the post.
Yeah.
It's receiving positive. That's such a typical media spin. They're like, oh, it's people are reacting positively to this. It's like what? Because they're liking it on Facebook. That's an an Indigo media spin for you.
And they can say it without lying.
Yeah, exactly.
There was positive reactions to it.
Yeah.
Why do women want to avoid sitting next to men? Should I get into this?
Mm-hmm.
The Indigo representative told CNBC Travel that the new feature is designed to make flying more comfortable for our female passengers. Yeah, we get that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Many users on social media platforms, X and Reddit, commented Indigo's new initiative, with some commenting that it is such good news after having a bad experience when traveling alone, and they are glad it is available, citing personal experience of being touched on flights. Yeah.
Yeah.
But fucking, if you're on a budget airline, you're going to get touched.
Yeah, the boys
Like, you're going to rub. You're not going to get touched, but you're going to get...
Boys just want a bit of Bob's and Virgin. The boys are just looking for a bit of B&V.
If you get on a budget Indian airline, people are going to want to...
You kind of know what you're signing up for if you get on a budget Indian airline. You get it, and you got Bob's and Virgin.
The boys are fucking... They're going to want to see them.
The boys want to see Bob's and Virgin. We know this. This is not new information.
Blue and I did not endorse...
No, but we'll just be aware. Be aware of it, obviously.
Be aware that some Indian guys will want to see Bob's and Virgin.
Obviously.
In that flying tube.
You know this.
Others complained, about man spreading.
Yeah.
Making female.
We're disgusting. Men are disgusting. Yeah. That's a good... I'm pro Indigo's policy.
Yeah. Here comes a classic. Some comments called it discriminatory and sexist.
Yeah, that's just fat, ugly blokes.
Yeah.
That's just fat, ugly dudes saying that.
Why don't I get to sit next to him? Can you imagine that? Why don't I get to sit next to that chick?
Yeah. You're why the policy exists, mate. They made this because of cunts like you.
Oh,
and
God.
your hunger for Bob's and Virgin.
Bare naked bandit hijacks car in Iowa. I'm going to let the video take over this one, mate, because they could probably say it better than me.
Des Moines police say Tyler Johnson was seen running naked on Court Avenue in downtown Des Moines just before 3:30 this morning. You can see a man who appears to be Johnson run up to a car. He then jumps over the driver and into the passenger seat. No! The driver gets out and the two appear to start arguing. The driver then throws a punch, and that's when the man pulls away in the car, knocking the other man to the ground.
Oh my God. And his ass came out too.
Yeah, true.
Des Moines police say the driver of that car only suffered minor injuries and is expected to
Slides
be okay.
under the door.
Police say they later found Johnson in the car,
Look
hit
at
a
this
tree
sucker.
near East 6th and Court. Johnson is charged with second-degree theft and driving while barred.
Driving while nude. Driving while barred up. Driving while barred. ... Up. Yeah, hectic. Wowee. Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
The bare naked bandit.
The bare naked bandit. That's pretty wild. That would be pretty traumatic, having your car, getting Grand Theft Auto
That
by a
was
nude
very
guy.
GTA for sure.
Yeah, a nude dude bashing you and stealing your car.
I like that the guy just gave him a fucking boss. And then he's like, oh, well, I'm in control of your vehicle, mate.
I'm out of
ran
here.
over.
I like that when he knocked... Well, I don't like it, but it was very funny that he knocked the guy over and his ass fell out of his pants. Two nude guys having a scuffle over a car.
Defeated and embarrassed.
Yeah, that's shameful stuff. Fucking hell. That's loose.
Have you ever seen Prison Break?
No. I know the show, but I never watched it.
He looks like one of the fucking pedo guys off that. I can't remember his name now, though.
Pedo. I like that his surname was Johnson as well. He's a nude dude. He's fucking
extremely fitting.
Running around with his Johnson out.
Yeah, that's meth or something. I don't even know if that's cocaine. Like, that's way too liberating.
That's nitrous.
Yeah.
You watch Kanye West will pull one of them off in a couple of months, nosed off his head.
Kanye West, the bare naked, yay. Fucking
Nice. Nice, bro.
I was hoping that would get me somewhere and I'd finish it by the time. Anyway. Not my best work.
Smooth operator. Dolce & Gabbana launches dog perfume named after the founder's pet. This is an interesting one. It's believed to be the first time a big luxury brand has branched out into pet perfume, with the company offering to make every walk a fragrant and fashionable affair.
I hate this. I fucking hate this.
Luxury Italian brand Dolce & Gabbana has released a perfume for dogs named after the co-founder's own pet, Fifi.
Oh,
it's called
is it?
F-E-F-E.
Oh.
Fifi, or Fefe, is an alcohol-free. Is alcohol-free, and the firm says it has been safety tested and approved by vets.
Fair.
Yeah,
that's
righto.
fucking funny.
The €99 fragrance is described as an olfactory masterpiece featuring Lang Lang musk and creamy undertones of sandalwood. The bottle features 24-karat gold-plated paw print and is said to be inspired by the unwavering love for Domenico Dolce's loyal companion, Fifi. The company's marketing says it offers a touch of opulence, making every walk a fragrant and fashionable affair. What a wank. What a huge wank.
How pissed off would you be if this rocked up at your house?
Oh, she's going to buy it. Yeah. Oh, no, she's not. Our dog died, but... But
sorry, mate.
if he was still with us, he'd be smelling of sandalwood retriever. Yeah, I was thinking dogs do stink. Dogs, I used to it's fun having a cuddle with your dog when they come home, but their breath smells like dog food and shit. So maybe if they smelled like sandalwood, that would be maybe more pleasant.
Fuck, bro. Dog breath might be up there with like my top 5 worst smells.
Bender breath's bad. Sometimes I'll catch a whiff
of your own.
Sometimes, it gets to the stage where you smell your own breath. I'm like, oh boy, that's
I need some chewy.
Repulsive. Dog breath's not great. A bit of Fifi would sort that out. Maybe I'll get some Fifi for next time I'm going to Larry. And
it's not mouth spray, cut.
No, I know, but I smell like a dog. I smell like a fucking stinky dog.
It would be suitable.
Yeah.
That would be a funny accessory to have for a bender.
Yeah.
Righto, boys.
Yeah.
If you haven't showered, get the Fifi out.
Get the dog spray out.
This is what we deserve.
You stink. You don't deserve people scent. You deserve dog spray, you fucking stinky pricks.
Wrists out, boys. Get the Fifi on you.
Get the Fifi on. We're going to the Argyle.
What should it smell like? What's a better alternative than sandalwood? What is fucking dog perfume supposed to smell like?
There's not a lot of scents associated with dogs that do smell good.
Yeah.
Like wet dog breath, dog shit, dog food.
They're all just really shitty.
They're
options.
fucking, for something that we love so much, they fucking stink, the cunts.
Fucking hope they do.
There's nothing really positively associated to dogs smell wise. So yeah, sandalwood's probably not a bad shout.
Smell like joy.
Yeah. It was fun.
If
You
you
get
could
the
put a
dog
scent to
washed and
that.
he'd smell like clean for a day. You just smell like shampoo for a day. That was all right. Then he just roll in fucking shit and
The
grass and mud.
second you're
and
done, he's like, I'm going to go rolling this.
Nice, mate. Thank you. That was good. Yeah. Yeah, dogs stink. Dogs are very stinky.
Bluey, have you ever been to a zoo where you get the opportunity to handle one of those big fucking snakes?
Yeah, when I was a kid, it was scary.
It is scary. And you think to yourself, man, I've always wanted to handle that big fucking snake, but now I'm scared. But then the handler comes over to you and he puts you at ease. He comforts you. He puts a big snake over you and you think, wow, that wasn't so hard. This handsome handler has really put me at ease about this situation.
And he's good with snakes.
Exactly. Now...
Is the snake a metaphor in this? Is the snake a penis?
It is a metaphor. It is not a penis. Now, imagine the snake is alone and the zoo handler is actually Phil from PK Mortgages.
You have been writing jokes, haven't you? You have been busy writing jokes. That's very good.
Thank you.
I didn't mind that.
Yeah, thank you, man. PK Mortgages, they give you asset and they can help you out with asset and equipment loans, tools, computers, or maybe even an exotic animal if you're in that kind of business.
Yeah, I do remember, this is slightly off topic, but I remember Martin Kennedy. He used to play for the Roosters. He got done for steroids, but he also got done for smuggling exotic animals.
There you go.
So, I mean, if that's you and you want some cash for some exotic animals,
I'm not sure he can help you with that.
I don't know if Phil can do that.
But if he can, he will.
He will do it. He will leave no stone unturned in your quest for a loan for exotic animals. He is that kind of guy.
Commercial loans, maybe you've been running an exotic animal zoo.
Oh, yeah.
And you're looking to upgrade your space.
Maybe he's looking to start a syndicate with some mates and smuggle like bulk quantities.
And of course, if you're chasing a home loan or an investment loan, PK can help you there too.
Yeah, I know I do say every week when we do these ads, but I have been dealing with Phil in my quest to purchase a home. And it is like, it's just one of those things that it does seem ridiculously daunting, and all you hear on the news is like interest rates and people trying to buy their first home are fucked. And it does seem that way until you talk to someone who knows what's going on.
100%.
Phil's that guy.
They're handsome, they're charming. They put you at ease about the whole thing.
Yeah, he's genuinely that guy. Like if you're someone who is, you know, you maybe think it's beyond the realms of possibility, it's probably not. And Phil will point you in the right direction, get you doing everything you need to do to get that first home.
100%. If you guys are looking for a loan and you want to get in contact with Phil and the PK Mortgages team, you can call them on 0420 660 804 or visit the PK Mortgages site. That's P for piranhas,
Nice.
K for killer whales,
Nice.
mortgages.com.au.
Geez, I tell you what, I know I fucking hate talking about the weather on this podcast, but it is that time of year. It's treacherous conditions for me as a fair-skinned redhead because it's still really cold in the mornings, but Big Yella's coming out.
He gets into his work in those afternoons.
I'm getting quite sun-kissed at the moment because I've got a beanie and a hoodie on until like 10. Then I forget to lather up. So I'm forgetting my sunscreen. One thing I'm not forgetting is to stay hydrated in these as the months warm on.
Well
Thank
done, mate.
you very much to our mates at Soul Cat Designs. They've been with us from pretty much the jump on this pod.
100%.
Close personal affiliation to the show. They are keeping me hydrated and satisfied with their big, thick, horny stainless steel water bottles. I also do horny coffee keep cups, which I'm sipping from right now, as I do every week when we record this show. And they also do Japanese-style whiskey glasses if water and coffee do not interest you, but piss does.
And you're sick of your plain old, boring old glassware.
Or just swig it from the bottle like an animal. You don't have to do that. You can get a nice Japanese-style whiskey glass. They do heaps of great shit. They got bottle openers and they're Australian-owned business.
Yep.
Locally owned, fucking legends too. They listen to the show every week. So when we do these ads, we can't be too loose because we know they're listening. Or can we?
Say something crazy.
Bleep this. Yes.
Guys, our friends at Soul Cat Designs are offering you a generous 15% off when you use Bluey and I's code DailyBlue.
You know what it is by now. It's all one word. It's a capital D. You love that capital D.
Yeah, we do.
And a capital B, all one word. That'll get you 10?
15, I think.
Is it 15? It'll get you something off.
It will.
Damn. They're
And when it gets you guys off, it gets us off.
That's what it's all about. The capital D getting you off. Good, that's good stuff. It is soulcatdesigns.com. Link is in the show notes. We love you guys. Hey, on the topic of warmer weather, it is probably a decent time to start sorting your food out. If, like me, you've been let's just face it, a fat cunt all winter.
Yep. I hear you there, brother.
If you've been gorging, because it's not until it starts to warm up, you start peeling the layers off and then you're like, oh, fuck, I'm in awful shape.
Yep.
I'm going to have to go to the beach soon and look like just a heap of crap. If that's you, like it is us two, you need Papa Macros in your life.
You do.
It's the portion control for me. I know I say it often. I've been drilling I don't know if it's because of winter, the red meat, or the red meat one they do. It's the rump steak with jasmine rice, the steak chimichurri, and the beef chili con carne.
Yep.
I've been polaxing those all winter. So fucking good.
100%, bro. You get the best of both worlds. If you want the steak chimichurri, you got your steak, you got your veg. Or if you want something a bit lighter, you got, I think, the barbecue lean chicken. You got your chicken and you got your rice.
Yeah, it's the gun. And as I say, it's the portion control. Like if
but it's
all
satisfying
winter,
as well.
Well, that's the best thing, because like if you've just been a fat cunt all winter and just eating as much as you want, you still don't miss out. You're still satisfied, but you just eat the right amount of food. Which I mean, you're meant to. It is kind of annoying that I have to have my food portioned for me, but that's just how it is because I'm a glut.
Hey,
and it works.
Sometimes you got to give the control to someone else.
I have to.
When you want to help yourself.
I have no self-control.
Give your control to Papa Macros.
Yeah, like I said, if you've been a fat cunt this winter, Papa Macros are for you. You also get 10% off. Code DailyBlue, as we say every week, capital D, capital B. That'll get 10% off your order. That gives us a kickback too.
Yes. Very
important part of the deal. Backhanders, so make the world go around. Link is in the show notes, papamacros.com.au. It's time for the tipping section of the podcast. Well, the sports section, there's pretty much just the footy tips. Joke around last week for a lot of punters, a lot of short price favourites getting knocked off. How'd you go? What'd you end up with?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3. I got 5 as well.
That's so annoying.
Yeah.
I mean, I get double points, but fucking Parramatta knock off Warriors, Titans knock off Brisbane, and Dragons knocking off the Storm, which is fucked in the head.
That was fucking insane. What do we got? Elliot 1 still in the lead. Jokered up 119. Test Tickles 111. Still got the Joker. Big Us just behind on 110. I'm on 107. Still got me Joker. So I'll have a crack at it. It's going to take some. Elliot 1's going to take some catching.
Are you chucking yours on this week,
I'm jokering
mate?
this weekend. I've pulled the trigger.
Bang.
I've pulled the trigger on round 23 joker round. Starting off with tonight's game, Bunnies Storm.
Bunnies at a whopping 550.
Yeah, I've gone Melbourne.
Yeah, me too.
I've gone pretty much all the favourites.
Yeah.
Titans, Sharks.
Titans or Sharks?
I've gone the Titans.
Yeah.
They've shortened up. They're on a bit of a run. Panthers, Eels. Panthers $1.13. Eels $6. I've gone the Riff.
Yep, same here.
Raiders, Seagulls. I've gone Manly.
Same.
Cowboys, Bronx. I've gone the Cows. Brisbane, Honk. It's making me very happy seeing those cunts get beat. Sorry, Das. Fuck the Broncos. Go the Cowboys.
Yep, Cowboys for me too.
Dragons, Dogs. This one's a sellout. I think it's at Jubilee. I think they said it's sold out. I've gone the Dogs, but it's going to be a real good game of footy. Good to see the Dragons doing well after being shit for a good few years now.
I reckon Dogs might hump them, mate.
Yeah, Dogs are bouncing. Dolphins, Wars. I've gone the Finns. You watch these cocksuckers let me down.
Yeah.
But I've tipped them. I've just got, because I've gone the Joker, I've gone against my normal anti-Dolphins rhetoric. And you watch them fucking disappoint me since Sean Johnson announced his retirement through the week.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking the Wars will get fired up for SJ. But nevertheless, I've gone the Finns.
Yeah. And then you got your beloved Knights versing the Tigers.
Knights, Tigers. I've gone the Knights.
It's at home.
It's at home. They're short. They fucking stuck it to Penrith surprisingly last week. They hung in even though it looked pretty ordinary the whole game. But the Tigers are just poo. So that's my joker round.
It's so annoying that everything's going to go to plan for you this week. Like after I get fucked on the Joker last week.
Let's not count our chickens before.
I'm actually happy to count your chickens.
Of course, yeah. You trying to put
this is a fucking sitter. There's
you
no
trying to put the mocker
way
on me?
this goes wrong.
You trying to mock me, motherfucker?
There's zero chance you get any of those wrong.
You
mate.
trying to put the fucking mocker on me? Let's see. Geez, a full round with the Joker would be fucked. I mean, that's what everyone thinks they're going to do. Everyone's always, I'll hold off on me Joker and pick the card. I've only picked the card once this year. Could be too easy to be fucking nice picking it this week.
Bruh, you already picked the card once. You just didn't get it with the Joker.
Nah, but let's see.
I was thinking last week, it's like, if you just put the fucking house on the Storm because they're obviously going to win, like how much money would you get? Thank fuck I'm not that stupid.
Stop it.
Because that would fucking suck.
Fuck yeah. Very good. Enjoy your tipping. Tip responsibly. All right, guys. It's time for the section of the podcast where we do some mutual mastication. That's chewing.
Oh, nice.
That's chewing. It is time for the Daily Blues Chews, as it is each and every week, brought to you by our snake handler, Phil from PK Mortgages, handling pythons regularly. Good chew this week. Lovely chew. Was at Schnitty City in Katara. Very good. Very, very good. I'll let the chew do the talking. Oh, yeah. Chew time. All right, guys, time for another chew. People whinging that all I seem to get is fried chicken. So we mixed it up. Not really. We've gone for a schnitzel wrap from Schnitty City, Jocelyn Street, Katara. We've got the heaven wrap, schnitzel, bacon, avo, sour cream, and sweet chili. Fuck. Absolutely massacred the opening. Just with the eye test, it does appear to be a hand-crumbed schnitzel, which is not everything, but generally that's a big score if it's a hand-crumbed schnitty as opposed to a frozen one. Could be wrong.
Oh, Instagram.
Beautiful, fresh, crispy schnitzel. Plenty of bird in there. Beautiful, tangy, sweet chili. Sour cream and cheese to mellow it out. Lovely bacon as well. Very good. Very, very tasty.
7-8.
Much what I was in the mood for, the Savo. The Heaven Wrap from Schnitty City. 8.3. Very, very good stuff. Enjoy your chewing.
Good shit.
Yeah, very good. Schnitty City. I've had it before. Had it a while ago. It's fucking good. Very good. I did just see this week, I'm hoping to get in before the end of the week, but I don't know if it's going to happen. Doughheads just did a collab with Rascals, the burger joint, and it looks like a fucking big dirty quarter pounder, but it's got 2 glazed donuts as the bun.
Oh.
And it looks like absolute fucking filth.
Oh, I couldn't do that.
I could. But I was like, I want to do it, but like, so it's Thursday when we're recording this. I was like, I can't do it tonight because I've got footy. I'm going out for dinner tomorrow night, and then Saturday's the night before the City to Surf, so I don't really want it on my guts.
No chance.
To go for a run. So fuck, maybe if I get back in time on Sunday after the run,
that could be your pig out. Because you're not getting on the beers.
Yeah, so potentially, hopefully I get back in time to get one of them, and they haven't sold out because I only do a certain amount every day. But that looks like, I know I did Rascals just the other week, but I was like, fuck, that's gotta get a run.
At the very least, it's getting a run in your fucking mouth.
Yeah, it looks very horny, but yeah, that was this week's chew.
It's dial-in time. It's where Bluey and I hear from you fuckers. If you want to get in contact with us, tell us a yarn, tell us a joke, tell us a fucking story, make fun of us. You can do it on our brand new Instagram. You can go to link in bio on that.
Yes.
Dial into Daily Blue Weekly.
At Daily Blue Weekly on Instagram. We'll also be putting the call out on there for the dial-ins. So like keep an eye on that page if we're looking for, sometimes we might want something specific from you. Mm-hmm. Maybe you crapped your pants today. They're generally poo related. It's not by design; it just happens. It's just what happens on the show. But yeah, we'll be putting the call out for dial-ins and yarns and all that sort of stuff on the new Instagram page at Daily Blue Weekly. Yep. So keep your eyes peeled on that.
Righto, let's get into this first dial-in. Oh. All right, we're starting off.
And we're off. Jesus Christ.
Right where we left off.
I bet there's fucking over or under 5 this week.
That's a good over-under.
There'll be overs. It'll be overs this week. That's 1 already. There'll definitely be overs this week.
I'm calling back-to-back. This next one goes for 9 seconds.
Yeah, it's a shit.
I can already hear it's a toilet.
Yeah.
Don't need to hear that out.
That's 2.
Oh my god! All right, this is a 45-seconder.
This could be a proper dial-in, or it's a giant turd.
Breaking news here: the Matildas, they're out of the Olympics. Fucking shit cunts. But we're not misogynists here, so just remember, in 2025, we have the Rugby League World Cup and the Rugby League Women's World Cup, and the Gillaroos are ranked number 1 in the world. So how about, instead of backing some fucking loser fucking soccer players, how about we back some fucking women that are fucking winners?
Ooh.
Yeah? Fuck them. Fuck the Matildas.
He's all right.
We're not a bunch of fucking losers. We go for fucking winners. So let's go Gillaroos. Oh, one more thing.
No.
Fuck Queensland.
Bo the second.
Was that Bo?
Yeah.
I reckon Bo had some money on the Matildas. Just judging by the venom in that dial-in, I think Bo may have lost some coin on the Matildas over the weekend.
Yeah, I'm happy to show support. Aussies win, lose or draw.
Yeah, and I feel like they may have cost him a couple of bucks, just judging by the animosity in that one.
But I'm definitely on board with your sentiment towards Queenslanders, mate.
Yeah, 100%.
Louis, Gabe, it's your boy Sauce calling.
Yeah, the sauce.
Hopefully making it in time for this week's episode. If not, you'll hear me next week, I guess.
We have.
Now, Gaby.
Yes.
Look, I'm going to choose to forgive you for your little outburst last week, mate, all right? I know it's hard to hear the truth. The truth hurts, and I'm here for you, mate, all right? I just want to let you know I'm here for you, and you're still welcome in Melbourne. And I can't wait to take you to an AFL game, all right? That'll be fucking fantastic.
Here, boy, I can't play the gay songs or whatever.
And speaking of AFL games, I did thank Phil multiple times. I also thanked Bluey for putting me on to Phil. And I have no problem shouting all 3 of you legends out right here, right now on the podcast. So thanks so much for the tickets, boys. Hopefully the Blues get over the arch enemy fucking Collingwood and ruin Scott Pendlebury's 400th game. Peace out, boys.
Good on you, Sauce.
Yeah, the sauce. Yeah, Phil from PK Mortgages as a open invite to anyone like around Melbourne. I think he's got a stake in a box there. The G. or Marvel. I can't remember. But yeah, if you would like to go to any AFL games, PK Mortgages on Instagram. Phil is the man.
When their box isn't getting used, he's happy for you guys to fucking use it up.
That's what you get. That's part of that's Daily Blue community perks right there.
Yeah.
That's what we're about.
Get in the newsroom. God damn it.
That's what we're about.
Louis, Gabe, it's the Red Rocket here.
Howdy.
It's 6:08 on a Friday morning, and I'm fucking demolished.
Rocket.
Big night on the sauce.
Rocket.
I just finished texting Bluey some good fucking smoko suggestions. Get around the Mayfield Corner Cafe if any of you fuckasses are kicking about there.
Respect.
The reason I'm dialing in now instead of sleeping, which I so desperately need, is we'll put the law aside for a second, the law full of legalities, and we'll talk about the law of common sense. At what point does it become legal to fucking shoot annoying ass birds that are carrying the fuck on?
Like women or?
Just going off their absolute fucking bean in the middle of town. Like, bruh, it should be legal to fucking set off a firework to piss these fucking pricks of things off. Because I'm trying to sleep and all I can hear is fucking I'm like, fuck off.
Yeah.
Oh.
The Bender birds,
yeah, it's probably a bit dribbly, but yeah, they can go fuck themselves. But yeah, Bluey, enjoy the band me, mate. Gabe, eat cheese. Yeah, love your work, boys.
Yes, Rocket.
Good shit.
I know he must be belted because the fact that he was complaining about noise and then he wanted to set fireworks off to alleviate the noise. I was like, I'm not sure how loud these birds are, but I'd say any fireworks you wanted to set off could be considerably louder.
But I think the sense of revenge accomplished would actually offset that.
Potentially.
You could deal with that noise knowing that you got revenge on these fucking pricks taking you away.
They're grim.
On
grim.
the fucking Bender birds. Wah. JT.
Bluey, when you're touching my soul in the candlelight. Oh, Bluey. Gaby, when I lost control in the heat of the night.
Oh.
Anyway, I thought I might as well sing a fucking fruity song because I've realised the speak pipe has like a lisp fucking filter on it or something. I don't know what's going on. Makes me sound like I got a bit of fucking fruit in the tank. But anyway, I was dialing in. I know we've sooked it before, I'm pretty sure, about the paper straws. So my more specific gripe is with Hungry Jack's. So with McDonald's, at least the straws are, in their own paper sort of packaging. Hungry Jack's, some absolute fucking animal just hands it to you with their bare fingers. It's just fucking, you just don't want to think about it. It's like going down on a fucking stripper or hooker, I guess. You just get stuck into it and just, deal with the consequences later.
JT.
I love describing a Hungry Jack's worker as a fucking animal.
Because it feels somewhat accurate.
Yeah, the paper straws they're absorbent. They're absorbing whatever touches them. It's not great. It's not great.
With the Hungry Jack's ones, I think you can kind of drink them from the lid. Like you pop the thing down and you can kind of use it like a cup.
Okay,
so
that's the go because paper straws suck ass.
Yeah.
They suck ass. Bring back the turtle murderers for sure. Bring back the fucking durable plastic bastards. If a few turtles have got to fucking pay the price so I can enjoy a cool beverage, let it be.
Please, God.
The turtle murderers.
Good on my fellas. Billy the Cun here.
BTC.
I thought I'd take a break from feeding the horses and just to let you guys know, and you already know the answer, 100% straight fellas doing this. Like the gay fellas, they're smart. They've got cocks. They're not looking around the house saying, "Oh, what can I shove up my doot?"
Ah.
But when you were talking about the shelving, this just brought back cool memories of back in the the old music festival days. You grab a handful of Mitsubishis and you just go ham. I don't know.
Like a finger popping each
The
other's
difference in
assholes.
swallowing and shelving is just amazing. Never went back, or never looked back rather. But I can say I've been 10 years clean.
Good on you, mate.
From
using the mouth.
shelving.
From shelving.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm 34 now with 2 kids. Probably not a good look, but you never know. Maybe when I hit 40 or 35, you never know. Can't say no, hey? Anyway, fellas, I'll talk
Never
to you
say
guys
never.
soon. Have a good one. Bye.
Can't say no.
Never. Yeah.
I think you're going for never say never there.
I can't say no. It means he has to shelf again.
If someone offers me, I guess I'm doing it.
Can't say no. Oh, can't say no.
Damn it.
Sorry, mate. Would you like to shelf one of these red Mitsubishis? I can't say no to
Can't
that.
say no.
How could I? How could I say no?
How good little old Billy that can't say no to that. At the start of that dial in, he was referring to, he dialed in last week that you worked at a hospital.
Yeah, I reckon there'd be heaps of straight dudes putting shit up their ass.
Yeah.
I reckon there'd be tons of them.
There's nothing gay about putting shit up your ass, mate.
No, mate, I reckon there'd be way more than you think would be straight dudes doing it. We're sick. We're sick.
You telling us something, buddy?
Hey boys, the Sped here. Just listening to the latest episode and talking about drinking at work. I've got a bit of a story for you, almost similar to the Sheila that was mentioned here. So I used to work in childcare, and for my 21st birthday, I thought I'd do the responsible thing. I took the day of my birthday off and the day after my birthday off. So us boys all went out on my 21st, got really fucked up, drank way too much into the early hours of the next day. So I think it was like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. I get a phone call from my boss at 7 o'clock in the morning the day after my birthday asking for me to come into work and that I had to under my contract. They can cancel my annual leave when they're short staff, being in childcare and all. So I didn't really have much of a leg to stand on. She told me to have a bit of a sleep and get myself right and come on in. So I had a 3-hour sleep, got up, had a shower, got out of the shower, still smelled of piss, had a second shower, walked to work because it was just down the road. I roll up, I walk through the front door and she could still smell me and made me have another shower at work. Let's just say that coming on with a hangover at work was not fun.
No.
Cheers, boys. Have a good one.
Good shit, the Sped.
Yeah, it's
Triple shower and you still stink like piss.
must have given it a nudge. Sometimes it just comes out of your pores though. It's not like it's in you and it's coming out. It's not like on you that you can get off. It's inside.
That's where the Fifi would come in handy.
That's where a bit of dog spray, a nice hit of dog spray might sort you out there.
Because you don't get to use the cologne, mate. You haven't fucking earned it.
Nah. No, you don't deserve people stuff. You can have a tin of fucking pedigree and some Fifi.
And the Fifi
and
shame.
And a bit of Fifi and fucking go and look after those kids. That's irresponsible from the owner knowing that you're up the piss and you got to look after kids. That's nuts.
Yeah. Oh, bro, can you imagine hearing that? Actually, due to your contract, we can can it whenever we feel like it.
Actually,
shove it up your ass, mate.
Up.
Well, you'll be fucking short-staffed tomorrow too.
Yeah.
You'll be fucking short-staffed for the rest of the fucking week, mate.
I quit.
Yeah.
Suck my ass.
Bluey, Gabe, how are you?
Good.
Well, mate, how are you?
Well, thanks, guys. This is the apple farmer here from God's country, obviously.
Obviously.
Fellas, you've been talking about assorted creams for a fair while.
Yes.
And how good they are, but I tell you what, I just sat down for a cup of tea and
Talk to me.
fresh batch of Scotch fingers.
Oh, yeah.
Now, controversial opinion, but I reckon they're right up there with Kingston's.
They're a classic.
Fresh batch, they can't be stale, and a good cup of tea. Yeah. So, just want your thoughts. Anyway, thanks, fellas.
The Apple Farmer. Is that first time at Apple?
I think that's first time from Apple Farmer.
Apple Farmer, welcome, brother. Thank you for getting involved, and thank you for shouting out the Scotchy. Now,
Nothing wrong with a Scotchy.
mate. Absolutely, there's nothing wrong with a Scotchy. Now, my sweet tooth, I have to have the chocolate dipped Scotchies. Like, I fully appreciate just the regular ones, but I'm
that thin layer of chalky.
I've got a horrendous sweet tooth, as we know, and they're fucking. I can do a pack of them without batting an eyelid. They're so and dipped, because then you get with a double coat Timmy or something heavily chocolated. The chocolate's the main event. The biscuits kind of side. With the Scotchy and even the dip Scotchy, the chocolate plays second fiddle to the biscuit. Mm-hmm. The ratio is now more in the biscuit's favour.
Bicky's calling the shot.
Bicky's kind of captain coaching this thing. And then you get the tea involved. The tea's getting straight on the bic. It's a different experience, but one that I'm here for. The thing I also like about them too, even with the dip ones, is you can really get aggressive with them and not feel too crook. Like I don't get the same sick feeling after a pack of them as I do after, say, a pack of double coats. Or,
Yeah, of course.
Because
yeah.
there's obviously not as much chalky. But yeah, great shout, Apple Farmer. Huge, all for a Scotchie, my friend.
I think if you're the type of operator that goes, I don't like Scotch fingers, you've got something wrong in your head. Like, I'm all for you there not being your preference or even not buying them. But if you were to buy one of them and go, nah, that's disgusting, there's something up.
Yeah, you're in the wrong game.
You can't hate the Scotchy.
That's a pretty baseline.
Tried and tested Bicky.
Yeah, that's a pretty like universal Bicky.
100%.
That's in a good Scotch fingers in it. Should be anyone who says they're fair income about their Bickies, the Scotch finger should be well and truly in your wheelhouse. Like, I agree with you 100% the game. If someone says they don't like a Scotch finger, well, it's like, well,
They'll probably be doing the City of Surf in your heat.
Yeah, you're in the retard heat of the City to Surf along with your boy Blue.
Go back.
Boys, fucking piss yarns at work.
Yes.
So I used to work as a mechanic in Port Hedland, WA. It was middle of summer, 46, 47 degrees every day. Got called into work on a Sunday morning, so took the apprentice in, did the job, knocked off about 11 o'clock, went out to the walkabout, the pub out of town, had a few beers, went to order some lunch, and we just missed the lunch order. It was about 1:30. I was like, fuck.
That sucks.
I said, what do we do now? And they said, head back into town. The pub in South Hedland's still open for lunch for another half an hour. So we ducked back into town, had a couple of more fucking pints, and then went to order some lunch, and we fucking missed the lunch there too. And so we're like fucking 5-6 pints in by this stage, and it's hot. So we just fucking powered on. Apprentice fucking goes outside, have a blue with this old black fella. And I'm like, fuck, there's a group of young black fellas in the corner thinking we're going to get fucked up here. So I go yarn to them. They're cool. So I get on the piss with them for a bit, wander outside, and the apprentice is like, how do we fucking get home? And I'm a field service mechanic. I got my ute there. But I'm only like a fucking 10-minute walk. Or not even that, 5-minute walk from home. I'm like, I'm not fucking driving home. Like, I've got way too much to lose. We'll just walk home. And then in the morning, we'll walk back down here, grab the ute, and go back to work Monday morning. And he's like, yeah, sweet. So we go back inside, a couple more pints. I'll back for another one, fellas. Sorry.
Oh, he's doubled up.
What do we think? Do we let him through?
Yeah, 100%. I need to know how this ends, especially after the punch-ups.
Just listen to the last potty. Fucking talking about big companies avoiding tax and people avoiding tax. Fucking Woolies and all them big companies telling you to donate money after you buy shit. Them going and fucking claiming that as a charity donation and fucking claiming that on their tax.
True.
Fuck Woolies. If you want to go donate yourself and claim it off your own tax.
Yeah.
I'd never thought about it that way. I didn't realise that that's what they were doing.
But I don't know how, you can't, yeah, because they would collect it all and then they would give it to the charity and then claim it. Yeah. Yeah, grubs.
I don't know where the part 2 for that's going, unfortunately. I don't think he...
It might pop up, unless you just kept talking after it cut off.
Yeah, I'll be back for part 2. Anyway, boys.
Yeah. Oh, well, we'll see how that hopefully pops up later in the dial-ins.
But don't drink drive, boys.
Yeah, I like that he didn't drink drive. I like that he didn't drink drive.
Blue. Gabe, what's going on? It's Mad Dog here.
Mad Dog.
We were talking about going into work drunk or high range. Well, years ago, we Friday Arvo, we always used to have an early knock around 2 o'clock. So half an hour before that, I was like, oh, well, I'll drop an acid tab. This will get the Friday going. 20 minutes later, the boss goes, boys, we've got to stay back late today.
No.
Holy fuck. That's when I knew I had really made a bad decision.
Oh, no.
Well, long story short, anyway, by the time I was fucking actually knocking off, it was hitting me hard. I had a 20-minute drive home. Not a fun experience.
Oh, no.
Would not repeat again.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Maddest of dogs.
Mad Dog, you, by the sounds of it, are pretty mad.
one of the maddest dogs in the name. Holy shit.
Acid Dog. Ruff, ruff.
Yeah, I haven't actually tripped on acid.
Never done acid.
Yeah, no, but I wish you got into the details on what was saying. Some people say they kind of just see lines in that. Some people proper hallucinate.
Yeah.
driving home and just being at work, you'd make up an excuse.
You'd have to get out of there, you'd think.
I got to get the fuck out of it. You're ballsy enough pulling that move.
You can't be there. I can't be here. I'm on acid.
Yeah. I've got you claim diarrhea at that point.
Yeah.
Or you shat yourself or something.
I had some acid. It made me shit myself. Whoops, wasn't supposed to say that, the acid part.
Blue, Gabe, it's a yarn about fucking being blind at work.
Glad we asked for these.
Well, it's sort of being blind at work. Went out on a Tuesday from the actual job. That's all right. Met a bloke. Turns out he worked on a fishing boat. So I'm like, oh, you got any work going? He's like, yep. Can you be down the wharf tomorrow morning at 5 o'clock with a week's worth of clothes? So sure enough, I said, yep. Me and him ended up kicking on for the rest of the night. We get kicked out of said nightclub. Then go back to my joint, get a week's worth of clothes, and I proceeded to wake up on the fishing boat from a phone call from my actual boss asking where I was and if I was coming into work today. I had to try and explain to him that I'd got myself a job on a fishing trawler blind and that I'd be back in a week and I'd speak to him then. So I spent the rest of the day then potentially some of the drunkest and most coming down I've ever been trying to set up a fishing boat and also heading 160 k's out to sea with not a fucking clue of what the fuck I was doing there.
What the
and
fuck?
anxiety to the fucking max.
Yeah.
Anyway, love your work. Gabe, Jake sucks. Boy.
That is, yeah, I've woken up on a few couches a long way from home and had that feeling before, like, what have I done? Like, what the fuck, where am I? But a fishing trawler heading 160 k's offshore would be earth-shattering. That come down would be fucking terrifying.
I feel like that was part of Mad Dog's acid trip.
Yeah.
Drive home and he's end up on a fucking fishing trawler.
That's fucking loose, man. Some blokes just say yes to life.
Which I can respect.
Yeah, but then you got to deal with the consequences, unfortunately. Sometimes you'll end up 160 k's offshore.
And you've clearly just been taken advantage of. If you were that drunk.
For some cheap labour. It sounds like he got on it with the fishermen.
Yeah, but like you'd have to know that he's fucking blind.
Fuck, they love the piss. Those salty dogs.
Boys, just jumped in the car with my brother, right? And we live on the Goldie, so it's a bit rare to have a avid Daily Blue listener.
Oh, respect.
So jump in the car, and on his dash there's his phone with the latest episode of the Daily Blue Weekly.
Let's go.
So just listen to you boys for 5 or 6 hours on the road trip.
Yeah, the boys.
Just to let you know.
Thanks, Lockie. That was great.
Appreciate it, brother. Shout out Gold Coast, home of the podcast Royale.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Always love that people listening to us all over the country. It's fucking sick. Long way from home. Hopefully there's some fishermen 160 clicks offshore listening to the pod.
This one's from, I'm quite proud of this one.
Oh, Jesus. How long is it?
7 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what, 3 or 4?
I like the laughs. All fight, no shit.
That's not a shit.
No.
That's not a shit. What are we on, 2?
I think we're only at 2 and they were back to back at the start.
Nice. Yeah, that one doesn't count. Great fight, though. I'm proud of that one, too. Congrats, mate.
The laugh in the background made it heaps better.
He's proud of it.
I'm still just laughing. do you reckon that's them laughing or their mate?
I don't know, but fuck, that's awesome.
Either way, hilarious.
Nothing, they will never not. Farting is always funny. Farting will never not be funny. Great stuff. Quality podcast, this.
Boys, the Ranger here.
Ranger.
Got a bit of conspiracy for you.
Yes.
So I listen to a shitload of different podcasts every day because I'm a bit of a podcast slut. Well, I just work by myself, so, just got them on repeat pretty much.
I feel you.
But obviously Daily Blue is my favourite one.
Of course.
But I listen to We Meanwhile a bit too, and I reckon Jarchi is a secret Daily Blue fan because every time something's brought up on Daily Blue, sure enough, a couple of weeks later, you hear something very similar on We Meanwhile. There's been a couple of news stories and stuff you boys have brought up, and then sure enough, a couple of weeks later, Jarchi brings it up on the pod. And then there's there was the Nickelback thing. You boys brought up Nickelback and sort of started bringing Nickelback back into the ether a bit.
Yep.
Sure enough, few weeks later, who's bringing up Nickelback all the time? Jarchi, and fucking brings it up to Lou. The next one was, you boys were talking, Gabe was talking about people filling up on the wrong side of their cars, like parking their cars on the wrong side of Bowser's and filling up. Sure enough, a couple of weeks later, who fucking brings it up? It's bloody Jarchi.
Yeah.
I reckon he's just lost the content and he just comes to the Masters and that's why he's just copying you boys. Anyway, what do you reckon?
Well, I've always said it, mate. We're your favourite podcaster's favourite podcast.
Yeah, that's it, mate.
Everyone knows that.
We're the podcaster's podcast.
Yeah.
It's like the SWAT team. We're it's who the police call when they got to call the police.
Exactly.
We're who the podcasters listen to when they got a podcast. Nah, mate, the sensible person in me says that there's only so much stuff you can talk about and we're all in a similar space, so there's going to be some overlap. But the conspiracy blue, there's no way Jarchi's fucking copying us. But he did post something about cringe content the other day.
I do agree, and look, Ranger, if we're being honest, Bluey and I have noticed this. I don't think he's doing it on purpose,
There's no way.
But it does keep happening.
But you know what? It's just nice to think, because we're just doing what we do. And you know what? If we're striking on the same thing as the big dogs, then we must be doing something right.
100%.
Because they're elite level podcasters. And if we're getting to stuff ahead of them, just following our noses, then that's a fucking good indication for us. We're doing something right, I reckon. Mm-hmm. That is the sensible take on it.
Some may put it that we're paving the way for your favourite podcasters.
Yeah. We're just doing what we do, baby.
You know, we push the limits with creativity, with content.
Do you know what they're not doing?
Silly, fun words.
If people start ringing their show and shitting and farting, that's when I'll say something.
I'm just trying to I haven't heard it on another podcast.
But you will.
Is it the most original idea to fart into someone to prank him?
No one else is doing it.
They're just not running them, mate.
They're just not silly enough to fucking send them to air like we are. Hey, they will be. Don't you worry, mate. They will be. They will be.
If you hear Josh start calling shit gay and retarded,
they've got too many sponsors to do that as well. They're too sensible to fucking
know for sure.
They're too sensible to use the language that we use.
Know that he is a really good guy. I met him at the podcast, right?
Legend.
Nice.
Fucking legend. Fucking legend.
Shame about him fucking getting KO'd.
Yeah.
Boys, Dildo here. How are we?
Dildo?
How are you, Dildo?
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks too. Thanks for asking.
No, I got you, bro.
Pet peeve this week. Bluey, your buddy on the radar for this one.
Ooh.
People who use O instead of 0. I don't know why, but O's a letter, not a number. And I don't know why it irritates me so fucking much.
It's
but
a fair peeve.
So yeah, those people, special place in hell for them. On door knockers, just answer the door naked, boys. If you answer the door naked, then you don't ever have to worry about them coming back. The last one knocked about 2 weeks ago. Answered it naked because, it's my house, my rules. And, since then, I haven't seen a door knocker come back since. So, life hack for the boys.
Words gets out.
And Bluey, I think about it too. At what point do I become a clinging ex-missus sending you all these Instagram sick reels? Is it too many? Is there a quota per day that I've got to stop and hit?
Yeah, bro, you've hit it.
Just free slather. Let me know.
You've already smashed it, mate.
I feel sometimes I'm a little bit too clingy ex-missus feels.
This is even worse. A voice message. Am I being too clingy, Bluey?
Yeah, bro, you've smashed it. But don't worry, you're not alone. There's a few people absolutely demolishing my inbox with reels. I do watch a few of them though. They do give me a good laugh at Smoko. I will admit too, when I am in a professional setting, if I'm at a bank or if I'm somewhere giving my phone number out, I will switch the O to a 0. I will, if I'm at a bank and they ask for my mobile number, I'll say 04. But yeah, you're right. O is a letter, not a number.
I just like that hits the nail on the head of a peeve.
Yeah.
That is a peeve.
It's small, it's annoying.
Yep.
But it is what it is. That's what peeves are.
I think I interchange. I really don't know what I do, mate. I reckon I mix it up. You always say 04.
Yeah, 04. But you're right. That is a letter, not a number.
Fucking idiots. Do you want to give him a number? One reel a day?
No, you can send as many as you want.
Eat your heart out, brother.
Go hard, mate.
Gabe, Blue, it's DC again.
DC.
The man.
Got a bit of a rort for you. So, as we all know, alcohol tax hitting again. So, I've started doing some taxation of my own when outsourcing. You know when you get like a fancy fucking beer, like an Asahi or a Peroni or a Guinness or a Kieran or something, you usually get it in a fancy fucking glass specific to the brand. Well, if you take that glass, put it in your missus' bags and walk out of the pub, then you get to keep the cunt. And from now on, if I pay double digits for a fucking schooner, you're getting taxed a glass. Also, I've got a good chew location for you, Blue.
Hit me.
Next time you're heading up the coast, stop in at the Artesian Farm, just out of Nabiac. I know it's a shit spot to stop only an hour into the road trip, but if you stop there, it's a fucking... They do like pies and they have meats and stuff, and they sell all their own farm stuff, so as you can imagine, it's expensive as fuck. But this brisket pie, the taste of it was fucking amazing. The only problem was it was so soggy you couldn't even get it out of the tin. So with that in mind, I'm giving it a, here's your chance, Gabe.
8-7.
8-1.
Oh, I went high.
It tasted amazing, but you just couldn't get the thing out. But yeah, they have all sorts of fucking smick wanky stuff, like $100 kilo steaks and shit. But yeah, just thought I'd let you have that for you, boys.
Thanks, bro.
Obvious buy.
Thank you, mate. Yeah. First of all, on the glass taxing, you're stealing from the pub there, mate. You're not. I don't think you're stealing from the government, the people that are putting the tax on the alcohol.
Not a raw.
The pubs are already doing it tough enough, mate, without you knocking off their fucking nice glasses.
I do like that it only works if you put it in your misso's bag.
Yeah, so she's a fucking accomplice.
That's the only way you can pull that one off.
It's the only way. You have to do this, babe. You have to do it.
If you're single, unlucky, you don't get to use that one.
Yeah, I'm doing some taxation of my own. That's a nice way of saying you're just stealing shit.
I also like that he only does it when he gets the nice weird beers with their special glasses. Like that rort doesn't work with a normal schooner for some reason.
Yeah, again, it's probably not a rort. It's just theft.
We should clear that
taxation.
Hot turd and shit on that thing.
Oh, Jesus!
Did that cunt just fucking shit out his
whole
insides?
That one counts. What's that, 3?
Yeah, Camo from the coast, trying to bring back his fucking
Jesus Christ!
Bring back his infamous line, hot turd and shit on that thing.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's the last time we hear that.
Hopefully that. It's an unsettling trend.
Hey boys, Sauce again. Just listened to the latest episode. Realised my dial-in from last week didn't make it in time, so apologies in advance for this one being a double up. But just thought I'd give you a quick update on what happened. So Saturday night, went to the footy, courtesy of Phil from PK Mortgages. Great seats, great atmosphere, 86,000 people at the G,
Nice.
Carlton versus Collingwood. In a game where we played like absolute fucking dog shit for the first 3 quarters. And then Mount had a big comeback in the last quarter. 3 points, the difference. We take a mark inside 50, siren goes, shot after the siren, a kick to win the game. What happens? We shank it and miss the whole fucking lot, giving Collingwood the game. But anyhow, at least we didn't do as bad as the Swannies getting flogged by 112 points, eh? Anyhow, big shout out to you boys for that. And Phil, thanks again. I've also got a good yarn for next week. I'll save it for next week about the fucking delivery cunts at the door. It's a good one. I'll save that for next week. All right, have a good one, boys.
Fuck yeah. So I was glad you had a almost incredible night. I mean, it still sounds like it was a fucking hell of a game. Yeah. Shot after the siren to win it and sprayed it. Pressure. 86,000. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
That would be after the siren to win it. And yeah, I'd fucking shank it.
Crowd roaring.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Sounds like it would have been sick. It would have been amazing if you kicked it, obviously, but fuck yeah.
SJ, he's like jumped on and started a podcast for this other Kiwi fella.
Yes.
And they did a content about like how hard it actually is to kick from the sideline.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking funny.
Yeah, it'd be cool. Sean Johnson has some amazing insights. He's
So
had
the
a fucking
guy's like,
great
I
career.
reckon I can get 1 in 5. They're like, right, we're doing it. And he just missed them all.
Yeah.
Like,
and not just kicking from the sideline, but people screaming at you too.
Yeah.
Especially at Mount Smart. It's been packed all year. Yeah, fuck yeah.
good shit.
Boy, Sean Johnson from Uptowns.
You, Bluey, Gabe.
Salty.
How's it going, fellas?
Salty Steve.
Saltwater Steve here.
Yeah.
That's good.
Sorry, mate.
Sorry, it's been so long, guys. I've had a bit of shit going on in the family. Me bloody brother died, age 53.
Oh, no.
Hell too young to be dying, isn't it? It's happening heaps lately. thinking a heart attack, but we haven't had the autopsy results yet, so we're not 100% sure. But, guys, we got to make sure we're looking after ourselves.
Fuck yeah.
Physically and mentally. It's just, way too young to be checking out and leaving the family behind.
So
I want to say congratulations to you, Blue, for being off the piss, mate. Well done. It's been, I'm beating you by a little bit. In May, on the 25th of May, it was my 6-year soberversary.
Oh, let's go, Salty.
Congratulations to me, eh?
Yeah.
I'll have
Shit,
to
bro.
dial in some of the drunken yarns I've got. I got plenty. From yarns about pissing the bed, did plenty of that. And instead of going, hey, shit, I'm pissing the bed heaps, I got a drinking problem, I better stop drinking, I go, fuck that, let's buy some waterproof sheets. I've got yarns from that to bloody breaking my own jaw.
Oh,
that's a yarn, I tell you that one. We'll have to dial in that another time too.
Good on you, Salty.
But until next time, guys, stay salty.
Yes, and everyone look after yourselves too.
Yes.
Heed Salty's message. Look after yourselves, guys. Fucking life can be short. Hope you're all good, Salty. That sounds awful, mate. Thinking of you.
But we do appreciate the yarns, mate. And again, I'm with Blue, thinking of you, mate.
Yeah.
You sound like you're holding up all well.
Yeah.
Stay strong, bruh.
I'm glad you're not pissing the bed anymore too. That would be double whammy if your brother died and then you woke up and pissed the bed. That would be the worst morning ever. Oh no.
Piss, shit, vomit.
Yeah. Nah, good on you, Salty. 6 years is a fucking hell of an effort. I will never do that.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome, mate. And I do like how just like addict behaviour that is. Oh, I should probably stop drinking. I'm just going to do this again.
It's the bed's problem.
Yeah.
The bed's the problem here, not me.
Not my issue.
Hey, fellas, it's the Dirty Money Dribbler here.
DMD.
I was just thinking, guys, what do you reckon the worst word in the English language is? Now, what I'm going to put forward is the word gunt. It's like a combination of the word gut and cunt. It's spelled G-U-N-T, and it basically describes an overly fat woman who has so much gut that it covers her cunt.
Yes.
And can you imagine like what's underneath that cunt? Like that fin doesn't get any air.
Fucking hell.
So it's probably all moldy
Can we keep this
and
about the word,
disgusting, like smell like cheese or some other shit.
DMD.
And just got a quick joke for you as well. What's Gabe's favourite sport in the Olympics?
What is it, mate?
It's the badminton because he loves to receive the cock. Drake's a pedo.
DMD.
I don't know about the worst word in the English language.
Yeah, let's
Well, first of all,
address that.
guns, I'm sure that's not in the dictionary.
Maybe Urban Dictionary.
Yeah.
I mean, gunt isn't nice. It's not terrible.
I'll come back to you on that. You put us on the spot there.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. I hate when people say that it's moist. I hate I fucking hate the word moist.
Like, the word moist.
It just makes me feel gross.
Okay.
Okay.
No
mate.
worries.
Get a personality, you prick. Yeah, I got nothing. Sorry, mate.
Nah.
This goes for ages.
Oh, boys, that felt good to get out. Gabe.
Yes.
I was thinking of his holes. Bloody.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a shot off when he said your name, I think.
Beautiful.
That was from Gav's Curried Sausages.
Beautiful.
So that's what we just heard coming out there.
Thank you, Gav. Is that 4?
Yeah, I think that's 4.
We need a betting sponsor.
Boys, Keys here. How are we? It's been a couple of weeks. I've been getting slack. I apologise.
That's all good, mate.
Your responsibility,
on the
mate.
fucking door knocker thing, yes, I'm fucking late to that too. When I was like
Everyone else
18
is
or
too.
19, I'd had a fucking big night the night before, and it's like Sunday morning, 8:30, there's a knock at the door. I fucking jump out of bed, reeking of piss, fucking in my jocks, answer the door, and it's this whole Mormon family, and the dad just puts his hand over his daughter's eyes, and it's just, oh, sorry, mate, sorry to bother you, and they fuck off. Yeah, that's one way to get rid of them, I suppose. You answer the door in your jocks and stink of fucking booze.
They should be like staying
I
around
shaved
for
my
that.
fucking beard off.
Ooh.
I enjoyed having a beard. I think the best thing about it, other beards being fucking sick, is no one fucking recognizes you. I loved like being intimate, like just being fucking anonymous, you know?
Anonymity.
It's great. And now it's gone. But people recognise me more than they did when I fucking had the beard, despite having it for 18 months. So I guess I'm just going to fucking grow it straight back.
Grow it back.
Anyway, all right, love yous. Bye.
See you, mate.
Nature's mask.
We had a mate who had a beard for ages, and then I think we were just sitting around before we got ready for a night out, and he decided to shave it, and we just heard him go, "Oh, what a fucking cunt of an idea that was."
Yeah.
And he came out with just a mustache, and it looked so funny because he just had this mad beard for ages, and he thought he'd shave a mo, so he was like completely clean shaven with this mo, and I don't think it looked as cool as he thought it was going. He's like, "Oh, fuck." Fuck, I was a fucking cunt of an idea.
Slamming his fucking hand on the sink and shit.
Immediate regret.
Throwing the shaving cream at the fucking mirror.
Yeah. Yeah, and answering the door nude to door knockers probably do the job, I reckon.
Yeah, well, if you're stinking a piercing in your jocks and it's like a religious family coming to your door,
You need saving.
yeah, surely they would be more inclined to stick around for you.
This man needs
you're
our-
who they're there to get.
He needs our help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's lazy from them.
They mustn't really want to help you.
Nah,
Because
they
I
were-
clearly need help right now.
They were just ticking the box.
You want to help me, mate? Go get me some fucking Colonel.
Can you go get me a Gatorade, mate?
Some Colonel and a fucking Gatorade.
Yeah.
Quickly.
How badly do you really mean that you're going to help me?
Yeah, that'll be my salvation, mate. Some fucking fried chook.
Try that, guys. If you get Jehovah door knocker or whatever religion, ask them how bad they really want to help you and tell them that you're fucking thirsty.
Yeah, I need a fucking blue Powerade now.
I will talk to you when you get back.
Post haste.
G'day, cunts. It's a pisshead Posty here.
Posty.
Now, Gabos, this is what happens when you eat too much cheese.
Oh, yeah. This is 5.
And I've still got a pizza in the oven.
Bro, I saw that. I was like, is this going to be shit? Oh, no, it's not. Oh, yeah, it is.
That's 5. That's 5. That's probably 10%, over 10% of the dial-ins this week have been people shitting.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
5 to go.
Oh, my God. We'll get one more. We'll get the overs for sure. Fucking hell.
Hey boys, so I've got a bit of poo chat. So
Cool.
back in the day, we used to go down to the beach to do some bonfires at night on the weekends.
Man.
And one night we're going down there, my mate was complaining a bit of a sick stomach, and he disappeared for about 20 minutes. No idea what happened to him. We were building the fire, and I thought, we need some more firewood. So I went for a walk. Obviously, it was quite dark, only really going off the moonlight. And I saw this brown thing on the ground. I was like, that's a nice stick. I'll grab that and put that in the fire.
No.
And then I proceeded to pick up a handful of my friend's diarrhea, covered in sand as well. And then I flooded back to me that he was gone for 20 minutes. And that turns out he was shitting in the sand dunes. And I just so happened to pick up a big old handful of his diarrhea. So I ran straight to the water, washed it off, and never told anyone. Fuck my life.
A nice golden gay time turd, a nice sand-crusted turd schnitzel.
Well put. That's his first time confessing it. Didn't even confess it to his mate who did it.
Yeah, I'd be the first thing. I'd be like, boys, look at this.
I just picked up your shit.
Oh, that's gold. That's gold. Fuck, that's hilarious. And devastating.
Just it's squishing through your fingers.
This is a runny stick. I don't think this is going to burn real well. That's awesome. That's outstanding.
That's really good. Hey, G coming in.
I lose control when blue's not next to me, and I'm falling apart right in front of you. Can't you see?
Beautiful.
I lose control when you're not next to me. You're breaking my heart, baby. You'll be the death of me. Nah, lose control.
Oh, I love that.
When you're not next death of me. And I'm falling apart right in front of you, can't you see?
Nice.
G'day, winners. Sorry for the absence. I dislocated both my knees and have been feeling a bit sorry for myself. Anyway, I'll come back, I guess. Love yous.
More Perth piss wreck.
Yeah.
More on how the fuck you dislocate. What's wrong with people getting hurt on this show? A lot of fucking serious injuries. Can you please call us back and tell us how you fucking dislocated both knees, cunt? Don't skimp over that.
Yeah, both my knees are fucked.
That was awesome. That was outstanding. I'd love to know how you fucking dislocated both your knees, mate.
I'm glad your voice boxes are still fine, mate.
Yeah, glad it wasn't a vocal injury. Your voice box is well and truly fine. That was outstanding.
Hopefully you're staying in high spirits, mate. That gravel's funny.
Fucking hell.
Mountain Goat. Just a quick one for you. Can someone please start a fucking petition about this fucking alcohol tax?
Yeah.
You can't even go down to the pub and have a couple beers with your mates on an arvo because it'll fucking break your bank. It's a fucking joke. Like, surely, between you boys, the Alpha Blokes boys, BBB boys, all of us as a collective, listen to you boys and get around it. Surely, if we can get a petition going, we can get enough signatures to fucking sort this shit out. The boys need the beers.
It's that simple sometimes.
Like, what kind of country are we living in? Jesus. Anyway, love your show. Gabe, eat some fucking cheese.
Thanks, me, Adam Guard.
Good to hear Eat the Cheese working its way back into the dial-ins.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a pretty aggressive pisshead community between us, the beers, the blokes. We could have the power to change legislation.
I think fuck the signatures and we go straight to fucking storming Canberra, mate.
We just storm the capital, you reckon?
That's what I think.
January 6th, storm the capital.
Storm the capital for...
You saw what they did to Trump
Cost
when he
of
said
piss.
that. You saw what they did to Trump when he said storm the capital.
That's all right,
we need to
mate.
be very careful.
Jarchi will say it in a couple of weeks and everyone will get around it.
Very good. We probably do have the power to change the country.
Bro, like, is it... Fuck, man. It's not a far-fetched thing to do. Not storming the kid, but like doing something to stop them putting this fucking prick up. Because people would turn up to protest.
The thing is, people just keep buying piss, though.
Yeah, that's right.
Or unless, I don't know, they could be doing it on purpose to try and fucking fuck the hospitality. I don't know. You don't know with this stuff. Yeah. You don't know. You just don't know what they're up to.
I would feel pretty silly saying, I went to a protest to make them stop putting my beer up.
Heaps of people would do it.
I would do it.
People will take to the streets over this, for sure.
It's inevitable at some point.
Yeah, fucking oath.
But you think that's the same thing about ciggies?
Yeah, more people drink piss than smoke ciggies, though.
Yeah, it's a lot more fun drinking piss.
Bluey, Gabe, Doz the Devil here.
Dozza!
First time caller, long time listener.
Dozza!
I've got a rort for you fellas. So
Let's go.
Bluey mentioned a while ago that he just started wearing the steel blue work boots, which are great boots. And they have a 6-month warranty period. So if you have any damage to the boots, you can take them to the workwear store where you bought them and they'll just return them for a fresh pair, no matter how fucked the boots are.
Dozza.
So theoretically speaking, you could bust the zipper off at the 5-month period and take them in and get a fresh pair and then just cycle through workwear stores. The workwear stores send the boots back to Steel Blue and then Steel Blue wear the cost. So would that be a rort or would that just be purely tight ass? Let me know.
That's pretty good, Doz.
Doz is the man, bro. And I haven't experienced it, but a few of his mates say he's pretty tight too.
Yeah.
Doz is the man. Doz is a really good builder too. So I'm judging by the detail. I'm assuming he's done this himself a couple of times.
Yeah, I do.
The detail he went into there. Yeah, I mean, it's a raw Steel Blue. I assume are big enough to probably wear the cost. Funny we said that because I remember someone when we were talking about the Steel Blues via the Olivers, they did say the Steel Blues wear out pretty quickly. Mine are starting to fucking get a bit worn and torn. I mean, they cop a pizzling, mate. Like you're on a job site every day, fucking hammer and tong in them. They're gonna.
If they're offering that, And the amount of people that are wearing steel blues, like they're just banking on people not cashing that in.
Yeah.
Because people won't. So you can do it once for all the people that won't. You don't need to feel bad about cashing them boots in. I'm with you, Doz.
Oh, I don't mind that, Dozza. He's obviously done it himself.
Of course.
I'm so stoked he dialed in. I fucking love that guy. He's the man. That's great. And a good rort too.
This one came in while we were recording.
Oh. Is it going to be our 6th turn? Live. We did it.
Well, it's 5 seconds.
Unbelievable stuff.
Wow, just to knock it over to overs, I think.
Was that 5 or was that 6?
It was 5. It might have been 5.
Live while we were recording, someone got a spidey sense. Was like, I got to put him. I went the overs.
They got a tingle.
I went the overs on Sportsbet. I better get this one in. Was that the last dial in?
That's the last one.
How
mate.
good's that? What a fucking great way to end this just ripping episode. Oh, guys. Hey, I know we already mentioned it a couple of times. There is a new Instagram dedicated purely to this fucking gold that you're hearing right now in your ears. It is at Daily Blue Weekly on Instagram. Go and get around that. We will have non-stop poo content. It's just going to be shit, and more shit. No, it's not. It's going to be podcast clips.
Oh, fucking had me going, mate. I was like, I have to change what my plan is here.
Yeah, damn. I thought it was going to be fucking podcast clips. No, it's going to be shit. Yeah, go get around that. Thank you, as we always say each and every week, for your support, your unwavering attention.
Yep.
We do an extra episode every week on Patreon. It comes out on Wednesdays. There is a little bit less shit. In terms of like people pooping, there's still some.
There is.
But there is a little bit less. There is extra content there if you would like it. There's a Patreon link in the show notes if that interests you.
Yeah, we speak a little bit more freely. You know, let some things fly on there that may not fly on the main show. If that tickles your fancy.
It's behind a paywall, so we can be a little bit more naughty. Not that we are, but sometimes we are.
Sometimes we jack each other off on there.
Yeah, a little bit of homoerotica there if that tickles your fancy. If it doesn't and you love this one, well, good news. We're back next week doing the exact same thing.
Hell yeah, baby.
See you then.
See ya.
You're my boy, Blue!